Right, chat. I felt like I held it good that time. I felt like that was a good one. Good one to come back on. Energetic, strong. What you all expect. Hello there. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Hopefully that hello there was loud enough. Think it was?
Hello there.
Sounds low. Why does that sound so low? You know what? You know what's funny? I came back. Oh, I want to replay that. I came back and everything was messed up. I didn't do anything. I've been gone. Hold on, wait.
Hello there.
I want that to be there. Wait, does this make this other thing really loud now? Hold on. Hold on.
Hello there.
God, it does. I don't know why it doesn't separate those things. Hold on. Hold on. Can we fix this? Can we fix it in post? I don't know where my favorites are. Google Chrome update. I don't know where anything is. Where my favorites? Oh, book. No, I don't want bookmark a blank page. I want to know where my bookmarks are. Show all bookmarks. Oh boy. Oh wait, there it is. Google Chrome updated. What is this? Is this chat? Multi-chat. I don't want that. I want the other thing. I can't change the sound. It drives me up a wall. So can we do sound alerts? Oh. Hold on. Hold on, chat. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, I have to log in with Twitch. Hate you, sound alerts. My alerts? My alerts. I've had to accept cookies 6 times. Can I reject them? Just go away. There we go. So wait, let's just up this.
And his name is John C.
Alright, so we up that one. Where's hello there? Let's test that one.
Hello there.
Nope, up it more. Up it more. More.
Hello there.
It's a little bit better. Hold on. So we had to do it differently.
Do it.
That's a good one. Where's the good at hello there? We only have one hello there?
Now this is pod racing.
Alright, hold on. What if I just double the length of this?
Now this is pod racing.
Alright. We'll get there, chat. We'll get there. They really only have one hello there?
Hello there.
There we go. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'll keep that up. I'll fix it later. Fix it in post. It's good now. Okay. No, because what happens is like when you all make the alert, right? This thing pops up and it has an alert sound to it. I can't change the alert sound unless I pay for it, and I ain't paying for it, right? D20 doesn't make that much money. So I haven't changed the sound on it because I'm not high enough Patreon tier to do it, because the guy just gives it away for free, whatever. So the feed in which it comes through is the same exact thing. So you get the really loud, but then the other thing comes in really soft. So I have to like up all the soft things to bring the level up. Long story short, nothing works correctly anymore. I was logged out of every single account. I've only been gone for a week. Every single account on my computer was like, you're on Twitch? You're on YouTube? You're on Kick? You're on X? You're on Rumble? What? Huh? I don't think so. So I had to log in every single one. And every single one, because I've been hacked before, has an authentication app. So I had to put in all the authentication codes over and over and over and over and over. Anyway, great to be back. I love it. Sean, welcome to chat. Let's go. I'm ready for your hot takes. I didn't realize how popular hot takes were. There we go. I didn't realize how popular hot takes were until I see like a lot of other people don't really like do it, which is cool for me because it gives me a little bit of a niche, right? Like it's chill. So, Alex, welcome to chat. Welcome back. First things first. How's your vacation? Absolutely phenomenal. It was a great time. I love Disney. A lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. Our son for the first time like rode real roller coasters, so that was really cool, and he was really into it. He was really scared at first, but he got really into it. So that was really fun. We love Disney. Absolutely great time general there. And yeah, loved it. It was relaxing. It was nice. And then today, because Monday obviously, I was all zen, and I was just like, okay, this feels good now, like, right? Because I am going to get back into the swing of things for work. I'm going to be positive, right? D20 is never positive. I'm going to be positive about work. I'm hyped. I'm ready to come back. And it took a solid 35-ish minutes before I was just furious with work and that they were just like upsetting me. And I was like, you people cannot function without me, which is crazy. Because like I'm not that important at my job. I'm really not. And they just couldn't do anything. So basically for a week, everything kind of got held on hold. And they're like, well, wait till D20 comes back from vacation and then we can do things. It's like, are you kidding me? Just do the things. Do the thing. I did most of the things when I was gone. You said do like a little bit of the things, like 4 things. LW, welcome to chat. Must have been a while. I noticed the new text boxes around each of the comments, easy to keep track of. Yeah, we updated the. I'll get this right. We updated the comments last week. I think I saw the way of doing it, and I really enjoyed it. I think it looks better. It makes me laugh still that who was it? Link updated it to the Hercules one. So I think it's hilarious. It's also easier for me to read. The old chat box, every single time you all type something new, it scrolled away from where it was. Now this one actually pauses so I can read through it. And like I don't have to sit there and be like, me reading a comment, somebody says something, it shoots back up. So I'm like, all right, hold on, let me read it again. It's really easy now. On your left, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's go hot takes. Link, welcome to chat. Mongoose has been 84 years. It feels like it. It was really sad because I love creating content. Like I truly love this. Like I think it's fun. I've said this before. Live streaming is my favorite thing in the world as far as content creation, then making videos. And it was sad not to be able to do it for a week because I do enjoy it, and not making videos for a week was really sad. So I'm happy to be back. Joshy, thought you were still gone. Don't expect to stream. Happy to see you back. Man, that is the most positive thing you've said in like ever. So I appreciate it, brother. Hopefully you're doing well. It's low. I know. Keith, welcome to chat. Just gremlins every single time. Mongoose, this is turning into a video of lightsaber combat where every lightsaber strike noise is replaced with hello there. New chat UI, yep. Tigra Forever, just want to drop in and say, I'm on my way home from Greece. I'm boarding for home, so I have to catch this on repeat. Safe flight, brother. Now this is pod racing. So weird when I hear, do it. I feel like I'm hearing my own voice when I say, or when I do it these days. I love it. I don't have hot takes. I'm just grumpy complaints. I have, one of the best things I have done since being on vacation is I haven't glanced at Reddit. Like I generally despise what Reddit has become. I think Reddit is just a shell of its former self. It's really sad. In all forms and facets, not just like one section, but like all of it. I think it's just trash now. And it's been really nice not checking it because I still check it to try to get like the overall thoughts and feelings of the community. I didn't look at it for a week and it was just great. It was just great. You should vote for Game of the Year categories live before you play Marvel Champions. Can you send me the link for it? I'll do it. I left everything perfectly fine when I left, and then when I got back, you couldn't handle 4 simple things. Sounds about right? Yeah. It's my job in a nutshell. Drives me up a wall, chat. Alex reminds me of last Monday where my boss asked me to create a supply order for the Thunderdome while I was at the hospital for my mom's surgery. Isn't that great? I told my boss, I said, look, you can text and call if you really need something. I may not respond, but you can do it. I was like, but if I'm getting fired, just text me. That's fine. Who are you thinking playing first? Tigra or Hulkling? And yes, I'm going to say Tigra just to piss off people. Probably Hulkling because I'm less interested in Hulkling. So for those that don't know, on YouTube, we have a $10 tier, the woodworking amateur tier. And same on Patreon, the $10 tier. If you want to support the channel, those are 2 great ways to do it. I really appreciate it. I did an unboxing with my hot takes, and I felt bad because I literally did it like an hour and a half after getting off the plane. So I was super tired. But just like glancing through it, I was like, oh, I am way more interested in Tigra. Like way more interested. Dan, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. This is why I never leave and have so much of it saved. What is it going for a game? What is going for Game of the Year? Got your boss. I appreciate it. Not sure if you got it. No. It doesn't. It blocks links. Game of the Year. Oh, the Game Awards. I see it. I see it. Oh, it's gonna take a minute. My internet's a little slow. My boss called me to ask. Toy Wonder, welcome to chat. My boss called me to ask when I was coming back. I was at my brother's funeral. Isn't that great? This is just great. Love it. Love it. It's weird. Oh yeah, vote now. Okay. People drive me up a wall. Luckily, my boss is really good at giving me space because she's scared I'm going to quit any day now, which maybe. So she doesn't want to ever do anything to upset me, but they just don't do anything, which is also upsetting. LW, I still like some pages on Reddit. Some groups are fun, but everything is always left leaning when things go off topic. Yeah. I mean, even politics aside, the politics of it is just annoying, right? Because everything's political nowadays, and if not, that's so that annoys me. What annoys me more is the whole purpose of Reddit. The entire purpose of Reddit. For those that are old millennials like I am, right? The whole purpose of Reddit was that you took content from anywhere on the internet and you brought it to Reddit so you can discuss the content. That was the purpose of Reddit. That's like literally how it started and what you did on it, right? And it was great because people would take these things and they go, this is why, you know, they would take like a D20 video and be like, this is why D20 is an idiot and knows absolutely nothing in the world. Blah, 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 blah. It was great. It was a conversational piece. Now, because of what Reddit is, Reddit just wants you to create original content, right? And not even Reddit. The people of Reddit want you to create original content. And I've always said this, that it's much harder to be a content creator nowadays for Marvel Champions, because for a while Reddit was just like bashing Web Warrior. They were bashing everybody. They've gotten better about it, but they were just bashing everyone. They're like, you're just posting a link and that's it. And like, who cares? Who cares? Scroll past it. Holy cow, how is this affecting your life so much that someone has 50 subscribers is just trying their best and just wants to like show the world something that they're proud of, and you're gonna sit there behind your keyboard where you haven't done anything that you're proud of and go, oh, that's wrong, you shouldn't do that, you're the worst human being, and then just like say nasty stuff. I mean, I get you could say like, hey, I don't think we should be doing this anymore, whatever, but it's up to the mods to decide, and the mods have always said, we don't care, just post the stuff, who cares? But no. And then what happened? Things started falling off, right? There's less activity. There's still less activity. The whole thing is basically a buying and selling platform at this point. I did a couple practice hands with Tigra last night. It doesn't take much for her to get going. I can't wait to hunt down minions. I love it. I'm well. I missed the live streams. Yeah, I miss doing it, man. Zom, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. I switched from day shift to night shift 3 years ago. My boss still sometimes asks why I'm not doing day shift tasks. Where's the link? Vote. Oh, where's the link? gonna be there. The Game Awards website was down slow, but might be good now. Okay. Claire Obscure 33 is for sure winning. Great games for the others though. I think Claire Obscure is gonna be a toss-up actually for Game of the Year between that and Hades 2. And honestly, if Hades 2 won, I wouldn't be mad. I mean, I love both, right? I love both those games, so I wouldn't be mad. But like I saw one of the big streamers, Shroud, is sitting there and he's all upset because why are single player games getting it? Why isn't Arc Raiders getting it? Maybe because it's not as good as a single player game. I don't know. Get out of your little bubble. I played, COD and Battlefield, and I played a little bit of Arc Raiders. Like, they're not that good. Calm yourself. I'm taking 4 weeks of leave over Christmas. Let's go. Pretty sure I have about 4 weeks to spare when I come back. You're like Novels. Novels never takes vacations. Hulkling will be your most versatile hero. So, Hulkling, I saw a lot of comments that Hulkling was really strong. And as I looked at things, I went, oh, I get it. Hulkling looks really, like just looking at his cards, I'm like, oh, this is bonkers. Like, this is bonkers. So I agree. He's probably the most versatile hero. My fear is that he's just going to be boring, but I don't know that yet. I have to actually play him. But that's my only fear with him. I don't think he's going to be bad. I think he's just going to be like a Doctor Strange type thing where I just get bored of him really fast. David, welcome to chat. Hey there, first time catching the live stream. I appreciate you being here, brother. Been getting into Marvel Champions a lot lately. Came from Arkham Horror LCG and really appreciate and enjoy your content. I'm an old millennial too. We gotta stick strong together. I appreciate it. I finally was able to track down the Drowned City Investigator box. We should be getting it sometime soon, I think. So I'm happy that I can finally round out whatever it is, the legacy stuff, I guess, all the legacy content for Arkham. I'm actually really, really excited about that. I don't know if I'm going to continue with it, but I'm happy that that is done. Everything is rage bait nowadays. Pays better. If I made a video on YouTube every day that was just about why Marvel Champions is the worst game ever and you shouldn't waste your time with it, or why, Maria Hill is secretly the weakest hero in the game, right? Like things like that. People think that I'll lose an audience. I won't. People will just hate watch me, and it's very profitable. My videos where I make controversial takes are by far my most profitable videos. Like, it's not even close. So I get why people fall in that trap. It just gets tiring because then you have to deal with all like people that are just annoying about it. Like, no. I want to back that up. That's not the right way to phrase that. I get why people get annoyed with rage bait content, and I get why people do it. But you have to deal with like just like nonstop pestering of like actually why you're wrong things. And then when you make like non-rage bait content because you don't want to do it all the time because it's just exhausting, then they think you're still rage baiting, and it's really annoying. But rage bait pays, like, it pays a lot. It pays a lot. It's why I never bother with Reddit. Shame, because I'm sure it would have sparked a lot more of Hulk debate on game design and whatnot. But man, the other problem with Reddit now is that it's just a collective hive mind. So Reddit, like, if you post something that the quote-unquote community doesn't agree with, then you just get downvoted. Like, even if you make the best argument of why, hey, Hulk is actually good and this is how, downvote. Because they as a collective don't do it. So Tigra's economy is great, so much so I have successfully played one of the 6-cost helicarriers with her. That's crazy. Ted, welcome to chat. Sorry, I didn't say that. Brian, welcome to chat. I'm cheering for Dispatch this year. I hear nothing but amazing things. It's on my wish list. I really want to play it. I hear it's phenomenal, and I really want to play it. So I think once it goes on sale, I will. I suspect Hulkling you have to pick a specific build to lead into. I guess, but I don't know. Dispatch is great too. Sadly, it's not a nominee. Hopefully, it would be for next year though. 20% of Reddit is rage bait bots trying to entice interacting. 6% of Reddit doesn't understand. 20% exists and falls for the bait. And it's like 15% chronically online and 5% regular people. Yeah. No idea when I get Civil War over here. Still pre-order? That's wild. Hopefully soon. Ipsum, welcome to chat. Hulkling is a lot of fun, but out of the box, Tigra plays best with a precon. Interesting. It's getting choppy. Is it getting choppy for anyone else on stream? I had an easier time with Tigra first round. Interesting. Where did you find Drowned City? I also need the investigator box. I sat on the Reddit pages and I kept commenting on people's things of like that they had in their store, their local game store, that they had copies of it. So I would message those people and I said, hey, want to do somebody a favor? I'll pay you. So that's how. That's how. Not even an online store. Somebody had to go get it from me. I've had about 10-ish games with both heroes. I like Tigra a lot more. Hulkling feels very mechanic-y. Okay. Bass, am I Jewish? Does it really matter? Does it really matter? Is that an important thing for you right now, Bass? Is that the end-all, be-all? But I could tell you're new here because, you know, if you had been here for a while, you would know that I'm actually a Christian, but whatever. Anyway, but band. See you later, brother. So Keith, there's a streamer is a fighting game streamer, and he will title his videos, "This is why people hate insert character, name here," and insert with the purpose of the video explain the pluses and minuses of said fighter, and it gets a ton of views. There's a good way of doing it where you could do it tactfully, right? With like Doctor Strange, let's say, like, you know, 5 reasons why Doctor Strange terrible, 5 reasons why he's great, right? And you still get some hate for that, but like it's a lot less hate-ish for that. But it is a good way of doing things to try to like present both sides equally and have a fair point. Other guy, welcome to chat. Dispatch is great. Let's flip it. Does Nelson get hated on because he's too nice about Marvel Champions and that he genuinely loves everything FFG is doing or has done ever? He does. He does. Unfortunately, get hate for it. But the thing is, like, I think it's unwarranted because if you ever met Nelson, like as a human being, if you ever like actually met him at a con, you will understand why he is the way he is. Nelson is, I've met, again, so my job is to like go meet new people and go talk to them and all that fun stuff and like journalism. So I've met thousands of people, done thousands of interviews, right? Nelson is probably my top 10 nicest human beings I've ever met in my life. Like just genuinely an incredibly nice human being. So like he's not even being fake about it. He's just like incredibly nice and incredibly positive. Even when he's not positive, like not even like trying to be negative at Marvel Champions, like if something's not going right in his life, let's say, because him and I have talked a lot, like he's still like positive about it. It's crazy. He's just the nicest human being I've ever met. Top 10. Not the nicest, but he's up there. I can't give him too much credit. Oh yeah, Dispatch need to get that now all the episodes are out. Yeah, I need to. Sadly, I don't think Dispatch will be there for next year because they did put it into the debut game for game. Oh, did they? Okay. Troy Wonder Nelson has said people complain it was too positive. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And like, I get it. This is how I've always approached it though. Between Nelson and I think Nelson and I, how to phrase this. Okay, so I guess first important thing to note is like Nelson and I are very friendly off stream, right? We've met, we've talked, we're very, very friendly toward each other. And I think what works great in our little community is that if you want someone who is a very positive human being, is going to talk about all the pluses, all the great things about things, you have that in our community, right? You have that with Nelson. And that's amazing that that exists. If you want someone who's just a miserable human being and talks about the negatives of things, you have that with me. Now, and that's not to like say other content creators don't do things on either of those sides, but it's just nice that, especially since we've been doing this now for 5-6 years, that you've had that for so long. You know what I mean? So I think that's what is so great about the space and why I really appreciate Nelson being in the space, because if he wasn't, it was just like me being negative all the time, like that'd be like sad. You know what I mean? Beast, welcome to chat. Nelson, what a shill. I know, right? Right, Joshy? Ipsen Nelson briefly at MCDC. Just a very nice dude. Yeah. Yep. When Novels met him, she didn't really know what to expect. And like she knows that like he's my biggest rival. You know what I mean? And I only mean that as like it's a friendly competition. Like I want to do better than Nelson, right? And I'm sure he wants to do better than me, right? And that's just natural. And for a long time, him and I were kind of like competing against each other on a friendly basis. So I think Novels had it in her head that like, you know, like this is like D20's rival, like, you know, whatever. And then she met him, and then like, you know, he walked away. I don't think I've even told Nelson this. He walked away, and she just turns to me and goes, he's like a really nice guy. And I was like, yeah, I told you he's a really nice guy. She's like, yeah, but he's like really nice. I'm like, yeah, he is. He's a really chill, nice guy. Nelson is the kind of person I should hang out with, so offsets my attitude. JFD, welcome to chat. Complained about what for Nelson? People complaining he's too nice. You go to D20 for negative comments. Love the honesty though. Not everything is great. That's how I look at it. I don't think you're totally miserable. I appreciate that. In wrestling terms, Nelson is the baby face. D20 is the Herc, yeah. The heel, yeah. So I think I can say this now. So there was a time when Villain Theory and I were like, hey, we had this like crazy idea that we should basically do a whole wrestling thing. So we had this idea, and this was before Villain Theory was like semi-retired. And I was like, okay, I think what we should do is we should be like, he should be face and I should be a heel. And I can comment on one of his videos and whatever, and like be like real heel about it. And then he could do it and be like face and whatever. And like, it'd be a joke between the two of us. And it could be like interesting and funny. But then we realized that probably most people wouldn't understand the dynamic of like, we're just like joking with each other, right? That it's like friendly. And then it would probably get like pretty ugly pretty fast and whatnot. So we scrapped the idea. But that was like a whole video series idea that him and I had. Imagine if everyone had the same point of view on everything. It'd be sad. Now you're glitching more. Let me know if it's bad for anyone. It says it's okay on my end, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's okay. Biggest rival, don't even give him the satisfaction. Say you don't even think about him. True. That just goes to show how you could be one of the nicest people around and people still complain. Such is human nature, right? People love to complain, man. Complain about being too nice is insane. I mean, he is just a chill guy. Yeah. Game of the year this year is rough. Sequels to two of my favorite games ever out and both really good. Hades 2 does kind of feel like the prime version of Hades 1. DK Bonanza takes the design space of Mario Odyssey in a lot of cool directions, but it's probably less consistent of experience. I see someone getting banned. Oh, yeah. So the problem is, because what we do now, YouTube allows you to live stream vertically and horizontally at the same exact time. So the problem is that by doing it, okay, there we go. By doing it vertically, I end up in like just random feeds. They're just absolutely random feeds. So we just get people in here that are just like ridiculous. So luckily, new chat lets me just click on them and go ban. So sometimes I do worry about how mean I sound to Lord Havoc on stream. Heck, I'm scared one day I'll go too far and he'll snap. AW, welcome chat. Are you going to be doing anything with Daring Lime in the near future? I need to. So I've always said this about Daring Lime. He is the most patient human being with me because I'm really hard to work with. Like, I'm really difficult to work with because my schedule is just all over the place and it's very inconsistent. Just like my personal life, work life, and then this on top of it. It's tough. And Daring all the time is just like, yeah, whenever. Just let me know. So like him and I still have to record something. I want to do a live stream with him, and I want to do something together with him. Once we have something like concrete to talk about. I know he's really busy with different stuff that he's doing, but he's always made time for me. So I want to, we just haven't done anything. I would love to see Legends ZA win. Is that the Pokemon one? Not that it's nominated or that I think it's the best game, but because seeing internet talking heads meltdown over video games makes me laugh. What do you mean vertical, horizontal? Getting random people in the stream now? Yeah, so YouTube's way of trying to get more discoverability is that, actually, wait, I can just show you. So, wait, where's my back end? There we go. So this is the back end of YouTube right now. So this is the horizontal stream going on right now. That's a little bit delayed. And this is the vertical stream that's going on right now. So This, if you're like on your phone, you're going through your shorts and you're doing like the live streams and you keep swiping, you'll maybe see this one like randomly. But this is what most of you are watching. So I could turn off the vertical, but some people get in our community get alerted through vertical. So I don't want to like negate it. And there's some people that have found me through just vertical stuff. So I do it. I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep doing it. Cause you get a lot of random people, as you can see, that just come in and are just terrible human beings. But I don't know, for at least a little while, we'll keep doing it. And then there needs to be like a filter. What I really want them to come out with is that like, if you're on my vertical stream, you can't comment if you're not a subscriber for like 5 minutes or something like that. I don't know. As someone who's received messages from you about recording something and then nothing happens, yes, you're shocking with time management. I am terrible. Absolutely terrible. I know. Josh, we will. Well, you have a lot of time off around Christmas time, so that works for me. Hey, Alex, what's the game of the year? Pokemon. Okay, Legends, ZA? No, all of them. You go outside and touch grass. Gotcha. Legends ZA's Pokemon game, yeah, I like it a bit and have the most hours played in this year, but I don't think it's game of the year contender. All right, let's do it. Let's go through game of the year and see what we got. So you can join along on the website. You can vote. You don't have to vote what I vote for, obviously. Probably shouldn't. But it's there if you want to. So let's vote. Let's see what we got. Nominees. Yeah, no, I want to start voting. So let me vote. Okay, so game of the year. They're starting off strong. So here's the thing. Chat. I've only played Clair Obscur, Hades, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is good. I like it. Hollow Knight, I really want to play, but I haven't. Hades 2, I absolutely love, and Clair Obscur, I absolutely love. Death Stranding, I haven't done the first one, and Donkey Kong, I haven't played. So for me, this is easy. Clair Obscur is... I have to sign in. Sign in my Twitch account. There was an error. Oh wait, I'm using a pop-up blocker. Sign in. All right, try with Google. I swear, chat. Just can't win. Connected. D20 Woodworking. Here we are. Okay, so do you ever travel to play Marvel Champions? My buy the same token has finally arrived soon. I don't know where to put my hero boards. P.S. Thanks for the tips on what to get. We have to talk about that for a second. So I rarely travel with buy the same token stuff. So I don't, unfortunately. So I don't have a great thing. One thing we're going to do, the video will be coming out tomorrow or the next day. I haven't recorded it yet, but I want to. So buy the same token has reached out to me personally and said, hey, D20, you are in the top 100 of Marvel Champions streamers out there. And we love your community because they're sometimes positive. So what we're going to be able to do as a community is be able to vote for the next hero board they make. Or maybe not the next one, but like a hero board they make. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a video. I'm going to take out all the hero boards and I'm going to lay them all out. And then we're going to kind of like do some fun video with them. But in the video, it'll be coming out the next day or the following day. We're going to be doing a video and just saying like, hey, in the comments, write down whatever you want to say. This could be if you want Thor as a hero board or Valkyrie, or if you want an Asgard board, or if you want a more general board or whatever, right? We can vote on it. You will just put them all in the comments. Then I will take all the comments and I'll mush it together so that you vote on the YouTube page. Whoever wins, they're going to make that, which I think is really cool and really chill by them. So I'm very excited for it, of what it could be. If you guys have ideas, like I see Spider there and whatnot, if you have ideas, then let me know, because we could talk about that in the video as well. So I'll do a video and build hype for it and whatever and do things. It'll be fun. We love your community, but get rid of the Australian Hulk guy. You'd be shocked how many times they've said that to me. But yeah, so I'm really thankful to buy some token for doing that. It's going to be really, really great. So I'm excited. Okay. Video coming out soon. So, like I said, I'm gonna vote for Claire Obscure. Yeah, but it can't be heroes that are out of print though, right? It can be whatever we want. Even if they're out of print, they will make it. Okay. Claire Obscure. Okay. Game of the year. That locked in. Next category. How do I do next? Go. I would like to vote for the next thing. Please. Oh wait, is that one? Okay, this is going well. This website's doing really well. Next category. Next category. Okay. Can I view all the categories? Okay. Best game direction. Can I see that? Jesus Christ. Okay. This is fine. Can I just go to best narrative? Can I do anything? Okay, the website's not working great. Try again in a little while. So we all agree on Spectrum board. I'm going to purposely not count those. A Spider specific board would be amazing, yeah. I think it'd be cool if they did like a double one. Down for multiple Hulk boards. There you go. A Hulk board, but have the board be in the shape of a giant green fist. Oh, wait. It updated. Best game direction. Awarded to outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction design. Okay. So game direction and design. The thing is, like, I want to vote for Hades for something. But the problem with Hades is that it's just like a better version of one, and it doesn't feel like much more, you know what I mean? I'm gonna clear Speeder again. The Defenders Doctor Strange board. What happened to the giant boards for the 3 form cards? I never got one of those. I mean, so they didn't sell well or were too expensive. They're very expensive to make, but you can message them and I think they'll make it for you. It's a little secret no one knows. All right, best narrative from outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game. Easy. Claire Obscure. Done. Best art direction. I'm actually probably gonna go with Hades because I like the art in Hades. Like the graphics are cool in Claire Obscure, but I don't really see it as like art. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like art to me. Like I mean, it is, but I don't know. I really like the Hades art, so I'm gonna go Hades. To Timmy to message them. Can you use your poll to get me one? I'll pay. Yeah, I can talk to him. I got a direct line with the CEO. Best score in music. Oh my god. Easy. Claire Obscure is the best music. The person's literally the paintress, and that's you know what I'm saying. I don't want it to all just be Claire Obscure. Best audio design. I don't know any of the other ones besides Claire Obscure. Sorry. Okay. Without using names. Did my votes count? God, this website's so bad. All right, I like to vote. Best website with a 404. Did at least keep my votes? Please tell me you kept my votes. I don't want to have to go back and re-vote for Claire Obscure every single time. I'm hating this webpage so much. It's terrible. How about a trash can board for the times you make when you play Strange, Deadpool, and Maria? That'd be hilarious. Maybe one day. I think I have to get more sales for them before they do something like that for me. What? Wait, why did you vote for Donkey Kong? No. No. Don't you dare. Alright, hold on. View all categories. Oh, okay. I can see it this way. Oh, Jesus. Holy hell. This is the worst website. Okay. Claire. Hades. Claire. Okay. Cool. Best performance. Taking at least 8 awards. under. All right, Ben Starr, Claire Obscure, Charlie Cox, Claire Obscure, Erica Ishii, and Ghost of Yotai. Jennifer English, Claire Obscure. Is Jennifer English the main girl? If it is, I'm gonna vote for her. We're gonna vote for her. I love this website. This is so good. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this is so good, chat. I love this. I think this is the best website design that's ever existed. I think it's great. It's just can't even vote. Can't even vote. And then when you try to go back in, it changes your vote from Claire Obscure to Donkey Kong. All right, we'll try one last time. $20 says it doesn't work. I see they're bringing the modern gaming experience to the Game Awards. Just like real life for politics. Exactly. I suspect this thing is rigged. God, it's rigged just like Cutie Cinderella's streamer awards. All right. We'll let that go for a while because that doesn't work anymore. So we'll see. We'll see. As for by the same token, I'm still wondering why people want a hero board for heroes that can work with generic or team board. I wish it was Spider-Woman, but none of the boards are good for her. I would like to see a Spider Hero board. I think that would be cool. Like, that makes sense. Jennifer English is Mael. Okay, good. Then I voted for the right person. So I do like the idea of general boards more. Like, some of my favorite boards are like the Avengers Tower one, the cartoon one. I think is really good. Obviously the Strange one is good. So Civil War board would be interesting. Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that could be done that are pretty interesting. So I don't know. But like I said, we'll have the video. So this is just like, start thinking about what y'all want, right? What you all want. Because I think there's a lot of good things they could still do. And it's weird because I don't think they'll want to do a current one, but it's like they kind of have to in a weird way. But we should consider Spider-Man +1 aspect tokens. Multiverse board. Yeah, it would have to be. So you could put the tokens in on the side, but I agree. It'd be nice if there was a way to integrate into the. It's gonna be so expensive, but to integrate into the board, like easy way to get +1s to it. Like, I want a way that, like, I don't know how you would do it, but like instead of just having to like flip +1 for every single one and then to +2 and then +3, if like there's a quick way to do it. We should vote for Daredevil in advance to force FFG's hand. Maybe we vote for Fantastic Four. Just because we all know. We all know. I still get hate on for that in my comments. Not hate. Just people are like, D20 doesn't know what he's talking about. Which is, to be fair, D20 doesn't know what he's talking about a lot of times, so. Not completely wrong. Don't know how to do it as well. Probably 5 slots on top of the 5 aspect tokens. Yeah, like you'd have to create either a sliding system or like a way to like move the card and position it so like it like shows the +1, +2, +3, whatever. We'll find out this weekend. Do we know when the PAX announcement is? Did they ever say when that was? Oh my god, yes, I agree to your stupid cookies. It's on the 22nd. They're doing it. Do we know when? Like what time? So, weird side note. I got an email from PAX Unplugged because I'm not going this year, sadly. But PAX Unplugged emailed me because when you get to be a certain size, I guess they care about you. And they're like, "Hey, we noticed that you're not going this year. Do you want to like live stream like some of the events and stuff? It'd be really great if you would." And so like I looked through it, but it's all like commentary on like Magic the Gathering tournaments, which I think would be funny because I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. But I messaged them. I was like, "Hey, are you doing what FFG is doing for Marvel Champions?" And they're like, "No." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So FFG is just kind of doing that on the side without telling PAX, I guess. I don't know. So I think Absolem should be nominated for at least 2 for art direction and game of the year. Loki kind of does battle with Hades 2 for my favorite roguelike of the year. I haven't played that. Check it out. 1 p.m. on the 22nd. Eastern time, right? Yeah, of course. What is that? Saturday? Chat, we're gonna have to have a Saturday stream to talk about this. I'm like scared for it. For real, for a second. I mean, I hope it's everything that we want it to be. I don't know if it will be, you know what I mean? I don't know if it will be. I hope. But I don't know. I'm really hoping they didn't overpromise and underdeliver. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I feel like there's something I forgot to do. There is something I forgot to do. It's a beat 'em up roguelike from the designers of Streets of Rage 4. Oh, that's cool. I forgot that I have to fill out a sheet now on Web Warriors thing to like do stuff for now. Because I think in his video with what's her face? Olivia, that like if you're a content creator want to do things, you have to fill out the form, but I can't really remember. I feel like I have to do that still. They might just not let me do any more reveals. Because you say one name weird, say Nammer. People get all upset. Right, 1 p.m. on Saturday. All right, appreciate that, dude. In-flight report covers Arkham and Marvel champions. Okay, cool. That'd be fun to do Marvel or Arkham too. Have an idea when preview for the new environment box is going to happen? I would assume I don't have insider information on that. Not on that specifically. I will say that from what it sounds like at PAX Unplugged, what they've kind of like said is that it will all be revealed at PAX Unplugged. I forgot the exact wording with it now. But basically the way Olivia kind of hyped it is that just wait until PAX Unplugged, like with everything with current and legacy. And we saw it with Arkham Horror, what they did, right? And their announcement they make. Again, I think it just makes sense. They're even doing the in-flight report with Arkham and Marvel Champions at that time. I think they want that same exact direction. I don't know. So we don't know for sure, but that's my guess. I pronounce Nammer that way when I'm monologuing to myself while playing Marvel Champions solo. That's what I like to hear. I love to hear that, and X gonna give it to you, which I'm not gonna be able to do much longer. I mean, I still will. That's the other thing a lot of people ask too, like, hey, with like the current environment, the legacy environment, like D20, are you just gonna be like a current environment player because like that will be better for the channel, which it would be. Which I say just so you all know, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. The only thing I'll do that is current environment is I will take whatever the same thing we do normally now is like I take whatever the new hero is and I play that pre-con deck and I'll do that, right? But that's close as I'll get to current environment stuff. Other than that, I'm playing however I want. We might have a stream or two where I try to like focus in on current. Like I'll probably do a video for like newer people to like help them out and whatnot. But that's really it. Yeah. Your cards, you can play how you want. Life's short, make your own rules. Yeah. I think it's just a lot of people are just wondering the approach for it. You know what I mean? I necessarily don't care what FFG has to say about it in that regard, because they've been very just like play however you want, but just like understand we're not designing for that anymore, which is fine. I think there's a lot of people, and maybe I'm wrong about this, I'm quite possibly am, that I feel like there's a lot of people who want to play the strongest deck possible at all times because they want to like have an expert challenge, right? Or they want to be expert 2 or whatever. So they do the strongest deck. And unfortunately for like aggression and whatnot, like, you know, there's certain die bomb decks that are just ridiculously strong, right? So I feel like a lot for a lot of people is they got kind of bored of it because you just kind of kept doing the same exact thing over and over and over. And for me, like I just don't care about that. So I don't mind. Like I don't need to make the most broken combo. Like off stream, I don't mind doing it for funsies. But like when it's us like chilling, hanging out, like I don't really care. So all right, let's slowly start setting up Marvel. So we gotta do some hot takes tonight. By the way, this table mat right here is sponsored by All Play. All Play? Is that what they're called? I think no, not All Play. I forgot the company name. I'm really bad at this. But they make this mat. Sound of Music? Yeah. Gotta have Sound of Music. I'll figure out who this mat's from in a second. But they make a very nice mat. Thank you for the support. I used to say it all the time on stream, and then I've kind of forgotten to. And I feel bad because they did give it to me. But our deal was very, very simple. So they're like, hey, just give us a shout out. And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever you guys want. The only time I keep a box is for when I don't have space for the sleeves or for the cards yet, and I don't have the dividers. Tesseract isn't selling them yet. All right. So the way I do things, for those that may be new, is I always test heroes against Claw. I always test against Claw. I just like Claw. I think Claw is a well-rounded villain to play against. So that's the best way to do it. Where do you usually keep your cards? I have 5 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 boxes, but they're all full now, like this. So, oh, MP3 now. Welcome to chat, though. Something you said I didn't like. I just saw what you said. So I have this, right? So I use Tesseract dividers. They're not a sponsor of this channel. I just really like the dividers. Before you all ask, yes, I do sleeve my dividers because that's the kind of psychopath that I am. But it's because I thumb the top of it like a lot, and they will wear out if you do it. So appreciate MP3 net. So yeah, I have 5 boxes like this. They're generally organized in a weird way. So the heroes are alphabetical, then like all the aspect cards, but the villains are done by release order. I don't know why I do things that way. But anyway, I'm out of space, so I need to rearrange some boxes and make some room for things. I just haven't done it yet. Standard and Masters of Evil. Masters of Evil. Do you play with the pre-con and counter set with Claw? Yes. I play with that and counter set because it's just the best way for me to do it. On top of it, but yeah, it's just to me the easiest way to so like I don't have to think about it. All right, so we're gonna do because I'm in too deep. Let's pull Tigra aside. That's also how I do my spacers when I don't have the box yet. Ugh, God, I hate these stickers. I put a box in that. Fun fact. So I'm less excited for Hulkling. I have nothing against Hulkling. I'm just less excited. So yeah, we're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna grab a hero board. We'll do the Avengers one today. I always think of American whatever the newest box is. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it too. Also, their new Dragon Shield sleeves I put on. Oh my god, they're just so smooth. Okay. Ah, they shuffle like a dream. I can't wait for these to be ruined in like a month. Not ruined, they're just not as good. Magic, welcome. I am not going to be at PAX Unplugged this week. Just because of vacation and everything else that I can't really take more time off. I guess I could, but... See the problem with new Dragon Shields? I slip out of my hands constantly. As someone who's a bunch of different colors for sleeves, the black and clear ones are such a smooth shuffle. Yeah, I really like them. Also, we have to play soon. I got the new expansion. The last expansion for Ashes Reborn. The unboxing for that will come out soon, but we have to play that soon. Because I was going through those cards, and it looks so fun. Pokemon. I need a generic token. Since they don't have a Hulkling one of these. To the fist. Fist of Fury. And turn the other lights on. Okay. All right, let's get that set. I'm not going to get the villain board either because I'm lazy. So don't judge me, chat. My lights don't seem very bright. Are they? No, they are. Okay, whatever. All right. Push that aside. We'll do claw standard to begin with. Now, let's do the villain board. Ugh, I feel like shit. I need a better way to store it. This is not the best way. All right, let's do this. This is how the hero or the villain board connects. For those of you that are curious. Oh wait, I don't want that there. I want this down here. Refilling soap is pretty satisfying, not gonna lie, but the dispenser for 2 refill cartridges can be sketchy sometimes. So at least you got that going for you. 13 life. Alright. Search for a defense or encounter deck for a defense network. Why do I feel like I'm missing stuff? No, I'm not. Oh, that's why they're right here. Yeah, for sleeves, what do you all use? Like colors, clear? Do you use matte? Use black dragon shield for my heroes and white dragon shield matte for the villains. Nice. A part of me wish I used colored ones for like the villains and stuff, but oh well. Clear Mayday Perfect Fit Premium. How do you like those? Different colored sleeves for different decks. Now I only get black and clear matte dragon shield. Ruby matte for bad cards, night blue for good guys, clear classic for double side. I have the red ones for whatchamacallit, Nightmare decks. I love it. Sleeve Kings in bulk during campaigns, nice. Dragon Shield Blood Red for villains and then counter deck is GOAT. Various colors, try to match their aura. Nice. Do you re-sleeve then, Link? Do a lot of people re-sleeve them? Really nice. You can tell the extra thickness, even if it's just 90 microns. Yeah. I feel bad for people who have old and new stuff. Hey, Famous Taco, welcome to chat. Because the cards are thinner now. Like, I don't know if you've all noticed this, but if you took like an old, like, claw card and felt it versus like a Hulkling hero card, like, it's noticeably thinner feeling to me. And I don't know if I'm just like a psychopath for noticing that, but like if I was shuffling a bunch of cards, ugh. Like without sleeves on it. That's what I mean. Dragon Shield, clear, perfect fit, inners for all. It keeps the cost down, but still quality. Nice. Yeah, re-sleeve them. Only bad sides have to swap constantly. The only thing good about that, though, is like, I feel like it's easier to switch out. Like, because Dragon Shields will break down over time, right? They just do. It takes a long time, but, you know, it's time. So like, you can easily swap that out, which is nice. That is what makes you a psychopath. No, cards are different thickness. Yeah. Black sleeves for Nightcrawler goes hard. Nice. It's real, cutting costs and raising prices. Any chance you get? Life? That's in a nutshell. That's the millennial dream right now. I re-sleeve cards that get used a lot. Like, I've re-sleeved standard and counter set a couple times. Yeah, so I re-sleeve the doubles and the standard cards a lot. They probably get like 100 plays before I re-sleeve them. The amount of times I put a new sleeve on a standard card, I know. A true psychopath would sleeve their entire collection of top loaders or game generic sleeves. All right, so what you're saying is I have something to aspire to. All right, so I think we're ready. Discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion in play. Okay. Okay, Whirlwind. Coming in hot. All right, so we're going to do this. Running the pre-con for Hulkling. Haven't modified it. We're going to try it. I've only looked through his cards. I've never played before, so we're going to have to go a little bit slower to make sure I like grasp it and whatnot. Going against Claw is normal setup just to make our lives easier. Just don't have to think about him too much. I can focus on what I'm doing. So, comes in with his old 5 hand size. So you can have more than one shapeshift card upgrade in play. And you have an action. You can search the deck and discard pile for a shapeshift upgrade and add to your hand, which is pretty nice. Right, he doesn't have the 2x resource, only his upgrades do, which is crazy. Okay, so weird pet peeve of mine. This is just me. I know this. I really hate that they use the same color for protection in most of his cards, because I look at the color first on everything, and it drives me nuts because I think it's like a protection card, and it's not. Like when I quickly glanced at this, I was like, oh, I have 5 protection cards, and it's like, oh wait, no, I don't, because there's a little bit of black there. Baltimore Snowman, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Black mat for Lord of the Rings bad cards and gold mat for the good guys. I like that. Purple for bad guys in Arkham and green ones. The Arkham stuff, I still have Sleeve Kings for the bad cards. Agreed. Yes, agree with the color. I thought that too about the cards when I first saw your hand too. Yeah. I wish it was just like a slightly different green. They did this with something else too. Someone else was like red that was exactly like aggression. Deadpool with his colors identical to aggression cards. Maybe that's what it is I'm thinking of. Deadpool with aggression. Okay, so armor defense. When an enemy attacks, deal damage equal to defense after his attack. Give Hulkling a tough status. Alright, so we have one of our upgrades. And this is to generate the resource cards, which is really nice. So I kind of want this. I feel like I should just find a card because then you get an extra card, right? So I'm going to dump 3 cards. 1, 2. Okay. The 2 thwart, I don't think I care about yet, so I'm not going to worry about that. Alright, so let's find a card. I don't know if this is the best way to play this yet, obviously, because it's my first time, so. God, there's so much green. Let's get the defense one. When you sleeve a bicycle deck, you can see a therapist. So I have a really nice bicycle set of cards that actually is from the people that did what's the Yahtzee game that's not Yahtzee? Dice Throne. That company has like a really nice bicycle deck. It's not really bicycle, it's something else. And I don't sleeve it, but like I'm afraid to play with it because I really like those deck of cards. All right, so resource generation, good, right? So I want to play that. Oh, it's not a shapeshift card, so that's even better. I don't know why I was thinking that was a shapeshift card. So they're what, thwarting or attacking? Okay, so I'm going to throw away the double and assess the situation to pay for this card. Now, I like that this is a resource generator. It doesn't have to be a hero side, so that's pretty cool. So let's flip up to Hulkling. After shapeshift upgrade enters play under your control, discard every other one and ready up Hulkling. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll use this double. It'll generate 2 resources for doing a Hulkling card, which is this. So now, oh god, we're gonna need all these. One attack, 2 defense. Keep the thwart to this, or let's keep that to the side. Also, minor pet peeve. Why is thwart blue? Okay, whatever. Armor defense. Okay, impersonation we can't do anything with. Armor defense is a hero interrupt on defense. Okay. So I don't know. Let's deal 2 damage, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing yet. We'll figure it out. I have a lot of life. I feel like that's a lot. We're gonna throw away this card because we don't need it. We're gonna ready up. We stick with our 5 hand size. So 2, 3, 4, 5. When an enemy attacks, you deal damage to equal to your defense. After this attack, give Hulkling a tough status. Alright, so we can just play this. We don't have to actually defend, but it will be your defense card. But we can do this all day. Okay, we might have to double stack that. All right, so one goes onto here. Can we all see that? All right, 1 and 3. Okay, we're good there. Claw's going to attack. I'm going to. Oh god, we're not gonna be able to play tackle. All right, we're going to just take this hit from Claw. We're going to play this. So he's going to deal 0, 1, 2, 3. Discard 1 random card from your hand. Oh, okay. Maybe the question shouldn't be why is Thwart blue? Why is Justice blue and Leadership yellow? That's also a very good point. Third one down is Tackle. All right, so we did the 3 damage. That's fine. So, oh, we have to do the interrupt before I forget. We'll use armored, or not this one. Sorry, we'll use this. So, we're playing a defense card. When an enemy attacks, deal damage. This was supposed to interrupt it, so technically we're supposed to do this first. My bad. Deal damage to it equal to your defense. My defense is 3, so 1, 2, 3 to him. After this attack, give Hulkling a tough status. Okay, can do. Now, after you play an event, exhaust this to heal 2 from Hulkling. 1, 2. Okay, cool. Now, Whirlwind's going to attack me for 2. I'll just let it run into my tough. Cool. Back guard. Take 2 damage and claw heals 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Fun. Oh, you do get retaliated. Thank you. All right, that's good. Good catch. So we do 1 more to claw, right? And then 1 to whirlwind. Thank you for that catch. Just read the card, D20. You're right. All right, so we could deal 2 damage. We can't thwart off that yet. So we'll do assess the situation. So we get +1 hand size to the end of the phase. I'll deal 2 damage to whirlwind. Okay. I'm just gonna get rid of these. Okay, so we get 6 cards now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, winged shape, shapeshifter strike. I can do this all day. Cut both ways. Iron lad and the nurse. Ready your shapeshift upgrade. Okay. Okay. One goes on here. So Claw is going to attack. I think I'm going to do... I could do this all day. We're going to try it. When enemy attacks, declare your hero as a defender without exhausting them. So I'm defending 3 currently. 0, 1, 2, 3. So take no damage. I do have retaliate. Excuse me. So I deal 1 damage back. Actually, wait. Sorry. Cut both ways. I should have done that too. Wait, did I just take life off myself? Or were we correct with all that? No, I think we're good. Nine and 11. Wait, should I have done 1 more? Retaliate? Did I not do that? Did I retaliate myself, chat? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I retaliated myself. My bad. Push the wrong button. Okay, so we retaliate from our natural thing. We did cut both ways to retaliate and the extra one against claw, right? So we're 9-9. My bad. Okay. Now, whirlwind. Oh, wait, I did an event. After you play an event, we did that. Exhaust this to heal 2. 1, 2. Okay. Now, whirlwind's going to attack me for 2. I'm just going to take the hit. 1, 2. And then we retaliate 1. We take out whirlwind. Sorry, chat. Back card is the villain each minion engaged with you attacks you. Okay, so he's going to attack me. I don't know. I feel like I still have a lot of life. I'll just take the hit. It's going to be 0 plus 3. So 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. I retaliate 1. Okay. We'll probably flip down. All right. So what we can do I think we could do this right. We'll use this as a double to play Shapeshifter Strike. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready a Shapeshift upgrade, which is this one. Now response, after you play an event, exhaust this to heal 2 damage. Seems like a good combo. Oh, shoot. We weren't throwing away the double yet. We did this. These two, I'm sorry, these alien physiology to play Shapeshifter Strike. Sorry, we're doing it backwards. So we did that for that. Then we're using this double to play Iron Lad. That's what we need to do. We'll get there. When Iron Lad uses a basic power, exhaust another Avenger ally you control to add that ally's matching power to Iron Lad's. Okay. So we don't have one. So it's got 3 life. Well, if Iron Lad thwart 1 off this side here. So it's down to 2. We're going to thwart 1 more, so it's down to 1. Then we'll ready up. All right, 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. Altman Residence. Hulk shape. Is Hulkling an Avenger? He is, but we have to use another Avenger ally you control. So we're just doing 1 and then 1. But Hulkling is an Avenger. And a Kree and a Skrull. Another strike. Taunt. Patriots. Okay. Okay. This goes up by another 1. So up to 3. Claw is going to attack. What do I have? 8 life. I'm just going to take the hit. 0, 1, 2, 3. Retaliate 1. Bad card is the Villain Schemes. 2 plus nothing. Okay, good. Goes up to 5 out of 6. We survive. All right, he's got 2 life. So what we'll do is Hulkling's going to thwart the 1 to get rid of Defense Network. Okay. We can go to Hulk shape to just start smashing. But I like the heals. We could push him. Wait, does he have tough? No, it's just Immortal Claw. Let's do 2. Push Claw to his next stage. Brings him up to... It's going to be 28, so I'll just push it to 28. And what do we have to find? Immortal Claw. Comes in with 3. Okay. So we'll use a double or 2 resources to pay for Shapeshifter Strike. Deal 5 damage to enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready your Shapeshift upgrade. No, we didn't do it that way. Nah, that's all right. So we have nothing to ready. But then we get to heal 2. 1, 2. I think we put a new thing in. Yeah, so let's do... We'll throw away 2 to play our new Shapeshift, right? We can only have 1. Does a new one come in readied up? It won't make a difference for us, but I'm just wondering if it does. We get to ready Hulkling. He now becomes 2 attack. and 1 defense. So like if this was exhausting, you put a new one in. I assume since it's a new card, it comes in ready, right? So we'll deal now 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. We don't have retaliate anymore. Yes, it does. Okay. All right. We'll get rid of taunt for now. I need the thwarting card. That's what I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, none of his cards. Defensive conditioning is nice. Hidden base is fine. Tackles, whatever. Taunt. Okay. Wing shape is the thwart one. Yeah, but doesn't he have a thwart event? I think he only has 2 of them, right? This goes up by 2, which means this is now popping. Discard cards until a minion is discarded. Put that minion in play, engage with the player. Melter. Okay. Claw's gonna attack. We're gonna have it go against Iron Lad. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Get the villain a tough status. Iron Lad does not make it. Melter is gonna attack me. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. Claw attacks you. If this attack deals damage, place 1 threat in the main scheme. It will attack me. I didn't want to defend. But I might have to. Yeah, let's defend the 2. So it's 1, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So we can't use redouble, but after we play an event, we can deal 2 damage to an enemy. So that's something. Alright, let's throw away 2 to play defensive conditioning. We get 3 hit points, plus 1 defense. We'll use this and another one to play hidden base, which comes with 3 stronghold counters. Oh yeah, 1 on the main. Thank you. Hulkling disappoint Hulk? He really does. He's not as strong. Alright, let's flip down. After you change your form, exhaust hidden base to remove 1 counter from it. And you get a tough status. And that's it. Okay. Ready up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, defense. Okay. Within. Okay. So 2 goes on to here, so it's up to 3. Oh, we're gonna lose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He does 8. Womp womp womp. Cool. Alright, so we lost. Not quite what I was looking for. Man, we struggle against thwarting. Where's our... This, it's on the bottom. He dies. Okay. Interesting. I did not think that would happen. I'll be honest. Did not see that coming? I also did not see that coming. I thought this would be a cakewalk. Claw's too strong, dude. Bonkers. And go straight to more interesting decks? Yeah. Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, we need to focus more on thwarting for sure. I thought we could handle it a bit better. D20 thought wrong. So let's give it the old college try again. Play him aerial protection? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously precons are always kind of wonky. Obviously, we had good life. I don't know. I thought I'd be able to sustain more. Oh, well. I thought wrong. Hold on 1 second. This is the move. Yeah, I feel bad for people that just play precons because I feel like it's really rough at times. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Thought cut both ways would be good, but I didn't care for it as much. Yeah. Yeah, like it was alright. Yeah. But what is it, like 1 extra retaliate? Is that what it is? It's like it's nice for like, I guess, pinging off a tough. But past that. Yeah, assess the situation I do not like. At all. Cut both ways the S tier Shadowcat card? Why so? Not that I'm disagreeing with you, I'm just curious. Oh, because you're playing the event? The switcher? Zero cost defense. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, chat. A little shocked. Okay. Defense Network in play. Discard until we get a minion. There it is. That's the minion we want to see. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Italian take no damage. Yeah. Hidden base Groot is so good. Hey, Skelly, welcome to chat. Yeah, hidden base, I can see that working well with him. All right, impersonation, I think we're going to keep this time. Rest of it we're going to throw away. 2, 3, 4, 5. After you play with it from your hand, search your deck and discard out of any specific event. Add to your hand. Okay. Ready for a fight? Okay. All right, so let's search for a shapeshift upgrade. I'm gonna do the thwart one. No, but I don't want the enemy to scheme. So I don't want that. Scheming is bad right now. Where's the retaliate one? I think that's okay for now, in the beginning. We'll do that. Helps a lot with thwarting. Yeah, but I don't want it. The problem with it. Hold on. Let's find it. Wait, the winged one? Oh, winged shape. Oh. +1/+1/+1 gains aerial. After you play an event, remove 2. Oh, that is better. Okay, we do want that. I was thinking it was the other one. Okay. Yeah, wing shape is good. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to throw away 2 to play the wing shape. Give me +1/+1/+1. That's fine. And we're aerial for funsies. Based on the imitation shape, however, there's probably some cool things you could do for sure. All right, let's flip up. We'll throw away 2 cards to do impersonation. Which just is going to clear this out. I don't want to change form, so that's fine. We could exhaust this, remove 2 more threat, but it's not the remove. We'll deal 2 damage to weapons runner. Get rid of him. Alright, we're ready up. 3, 4, 5. For Ultron, needs that armor shape. The difficulty is trying not to just build a worse Nick Fury tank. Alright, so there's Hulk shape. There's the strike one, shape shifter. Okay. Defense conditioning I like too. Okay. This goes up by 1. So we can take some hits to the face now. So we're gonna take this. 0, 1, 2, 3. Bad card is assault. Wait, that didn't do 3. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna attack me again. I'm gonna take it to the face. 1 and put weapons runner and play engage with you. Okay. We'll do shapeshift just to get a double. The armored one. All right, we'll use a double to play defense conditioning. +1 defense, and you gain 3 hit points. 1, 2, 3. We'll throw away a double to play Shapeshifter Strike. Deal 5 damage to enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could ready this up, but it's not ready up. Then remove 2 threat from a scheme because we played an event. Then we'll just attack weapons runner and knock him out. Alright, ready up. We'll try to hold on to I could do this all day. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I wanted the resource generator, but whatever. This goes up to 1. Claw's going to attack. I'll just take, well, wait, can we just do this all day? We'll throw away tackle to I could do this all day. So we're defending for 3 without exhausting. Against 0. Give the villain a tough status. 2 damage. Just does nothing to me. We played an event, so we might as well remove the 2 threat. Bad card. Attach the claw, he gains retaliate. Didn't matter here, but remember that Shapeshifter is 0 cost event, so you can trigger your form upgrade. That's true, yeah. Alright. Solid sound body, so he gets retaliate 1. He's got tough on. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Well, I was going to do Shapeshifter Strike. But I might as well just throw them all away to get rid of this retaliate. Hey, no expert mode? Not yet. So I'll throw away all those cards to get rid of retaliate. This is still at 0, right? Yeah. We'll deal 2 damage. 1, 2. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Wow. Okay. Right, we just read it up. So 1 goes on here. Claw is going to attack. So we're going to do throw away a card and play armor defense. When an enemy attacks, deal damage equal to your defense and then give you a tough status. So we just take off his tough after the attack. So we're defending 3 against 0. 1, 2, 3. Deals no damage. Then we put tough on. We play an event, so we can remove 2 threat from the scheme. Bad card. Sonic Boom. Either spend all these or exhaust each character you control. Just exhaust, that's fine. Man, I wonder what I should do. Thank God this isn't limited to like 1 per round or something. So already up. And I get 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, impersonation. I can do this all day. Preservation, which maybe can be good. Shapeshifter strike cuts both ways. Okay. So badly, I wish I could find a rule that they don't stack. I'm sure there's a ruling somewhere in Hall of Heroes. So we could do this to heal, which is nice. So heal the 1. Yeah, I think we'll do that. All right, so this goes up by 1. So he's going to attack. After you spend this card, heal 1 damage. When an enemy attacks, declare your hero as a defender without exhausting them. Wait. Does defense happen? Hold on. If I defend the 3 and I take no damage, my tough stays, right? Because the tough will only take the attack damage, right? Zom. Okay. So we're defending the 3. For the love of God, Claw, I swear if you do 4 damage right now, I'm going to be so pissed. Oh my God. I hate this game. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 damage as predicted. Bad card. That was my bad card. Oh my God. Freaking double whammy. Okay. It's fine. This game's great. I'm loving all of it. Okay. So I assume Super Skull is my nemesis. Okay. Who needs marbles when you get this? Take a shot, boys.
Now this is pod racing.
Okay. Alright, how does this work? When Super Skull attacks you, discard the top card of your deck. If that card's printed cost has these things, he gets certain things. Okay. So this comes in with 5. After any number of cards discarded from the top of the deck, place one of those cards face down under this scheme. Okay, so he like sucks up your cards. Okay, so we had the remove 4 threat thing. Okay. Okay. God. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. I can't even play Patriot because I didn't get a double. Okay. We're going to throw away 2 cards. Actually, what we'll do... Oh, I have 12 life. No, it doesn't make a difference. Okay. We'll throw away 2 cards to play Impersonation, remove 4 threat. This goes down to 1. We'll exhaust this to remove 2 threat from a scheme. Takes this out. The reason is I don't need to flip down the heal up because this just doesn't matter. And then even to get the 2 cards doesn't matter, or the 2 resources because it doesn't matter. Alright, so then we'll do Shapeshifter Strike. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. Deals it to him. We get to ready a Shapeshift card. And after you play an event, do this, removes it by 1. Ami, welcome to chat. New to the game, thanks for all the content. Dude, appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Okay. Luckily, we had the right cards for that. Jeez. We'll deal 2 damage. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hidden base. Armor. Okay, armored defense is nice. Excelsior. Iron Lad. Game is fun. Shame I got to this stage. Yeah. I know. It stinks for a lot of people right now. I feel for all you. I really do. Okay, tackle in this deck is just not good. Alright, this goes up by 1. Claw is going to attack. What's this defense card? So, when an enemy attacks, we're going to interrupt it. Deal damage equal to your defense. So that's 3. Okay, so that pushes them to the next stage. Give Hulkling a tough status. So, next stage comes in. We look for Immortal Claw. Okay. So he's just going to attack us into our tough, which is fine. Now, actually, this is interesting. So, this is at 3, and he's at 28 life, right? Oops, 28. So we did that. Now, after you play an event, exhaust this to remove 2 threat from his scheme. So this brings us down to 1. Now, he's still attacking me. So he's going to attack for 1, 2, 3. Hey, there's 3 that time. Goes into my tough. Cool. Bad card. Whirlwind. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay, chat. We'll throw away 2 cards to play Hidden Base. We'll thwart off of this just to get rid of this. Drop some 10 life. 10, 18. Oops. 18. Holy cow, my keys are not working right. There we go. I know it backfired last time, but I think we're in better shape. Wing shape is the all-rounder shape, basically. We're gonna flip down, exhaust the Hidden Base to put a tough status on this. And then ready up. We get 1, 2. Bad card, shuffle it. Okay. Okay. Everything's going great, chat. One, 2. Oops. 2, 3. Oh my god. New sleeves. So we finally got our resource generator. It was on the bottom, which I guess is good. All right, whatever. All right, this goes up by 1. So we're up to 2 on this. He's gonna scheme for 2, 3, 4. Brings it to 6. So this pops. Good. Discard until a minion is discarded. Nope. Melter. Dang it, Melter. Dang it, Bobby. Schemes for 1, 2. Up to 2 out of 8. 2 bad cards. Shub and Deal, welcome to chat. Hey, welcome to Kick. Love champions? Good. You're coming with me. Alter Ego. Discard the top 3 cards of your deck. 1, 2, 3. Place 1 threat in the main scheme for each different resource type. So 1, 2 different resource types. Up to 4. The card gains Surge. Okay, and then we do it again. Discard top 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. 2 different resources. All right, that's at 6 now. Cool. My daughter sent that? No, I appreciate it. I like when it's emotes. It makes me happy. Especially when this is happening. Okay, so Let's find ourselves a shapeshift card that we're just going to use as a resource. Get that one. She's banned. We're going to figure out how to ban the children. Think of the children. Okay, let's flip up. No, let's not flip up. Let's throw away this to play the Altman Resonance. So we're going to exhaust it to heal 2, but we can only heal 1. And then shuffle 1 Hulkling card from your discard pile back into your deck. We'll put Whiffin back in. Just win. It's only called. Dude, I'm trying, brother. All right, let's flip up. Okay. We'll throw away 3 cards to play our resource generator, I guess. A double and a single. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to thwart 2 off of the main. Brings it down to 4. Okay. And let's ready up. I'll hold on to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we can stack cut both ways, right? So we can just get 3 retaliate. Because it doesn't say a max. When enemy attacks you, you gain retaliate 1 till in the face. We can stack this, right? This doesn't say anything that doesn't say we can't. Because guess what we're gonna do, Jack? Okay, 1 onto here. Claw is going to attack. After you play an event. So we're playing this event. Interrupt. When an enemy attacks, you gain retaliate 1 until the end of the phase. So we're getting 3 retaliate. After you play an event, exhausted, remove 2 threat from a scheme. So this brings down to 3. Claw is going to run into our tough. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. You son of a gun. Don't be my attack. Hey, BD, how's it going? Don't be my attack. 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 Okay. We retaliate 3. 1, 2, 3. He ran into our tough. Good. Whirlwind's going to deal 2 damage. 1, 2. We deal 3 damage back. Melter's going to deal 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. We're going to deal 3 damage back. Back card. Okay. Okay. All right, this precon's really bad, right? I'm not this bad generally. I mean, I am, but okay. What do I have? 8 life? Just win over it? I'm trying, man. Take off the tough. We're going to use our resource generator to pay for the 2. Deal 5 damage to armor guard. Ready this up. Remove 2 threat. Okay. I can't even flip down. All right, let's ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I can do this all day. Is nice, I guess. Okay. Dude, he's just not smashing like Hulk. Whiffin we can do. Oh, Whiffin would be nice to get the attack card. Okay, that's probably what we'll do. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see if we even make it that far. 3. So What do I have? 8 life? 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna throw away a card to do I could do this all day. When enemy attacks, declare yourself a defender without exhausting them. So I'm defending 3 against Claw. Be big. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So it only deals 1 damage to me. Just fine. Remove 2 threat. That's fine. So 1, that's good. All that's good. I don't think I have anything else. That's fine. He attacked. 2 damage, 3 damage. So that's 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brings that to 2. Just don't be an assault. Complicated lineage. You may flip to alter ego. Exhaust Teddy to remove complicated lineage from the game. Yeah, that's fine. Flip to this side. Exhaust that. Now, alter ego response after you change form, which I did, right? I gave myself a tough status. Right? Question mark? Yes, chat. Okay. At what point does it matter? Nothing matters anymore. Altman's going to heal us 2. 1, 2. And shuffle 1 Hulkling card from your discard pile into your deck. I want the attack card. Okay. Alright. Let's throw away 2 cards to play Whiffin. Search your deck and discard pile for any specific event and add to your hand. I want the Thwart card, probably. Because we're going to stay down. Because this is going to go way up, and we're just going to try to hang on. Okay. Whiffin. I never played the precon, but I really liked Hulkling. Thank God you didn't play the precon. This is one of the worst precons I've ever played. This is like such a struggle buzz. I'm not saying Hulkling's bad. I'm just saying this might be one of the worst precons I've ever played. Okay. Let's deal damage. I hope this doesn't bite me. And that removing that 1 threat. No, let's play it safe. Just brings down to 0. Alright, let's ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Especially solo. Yeah, the only one that was good was Drax, I think. Alright, this goes up by 2. Low thwart. 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, I lost. Okay. This goes up to 6, 7, 8. Card gain surge. The villain schemes, of course he does. But why? Holy cow. Okay. 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 I have some thoughts, chat. I have some. Now, again, understand that this is only 2 games in, playing with his pre-con deck, right? I don't even want to build a regular deck yet. Not yet, at least. So just pre-con. One of the worst pre-cons I've ever played. I mean, honestly, just one of the worst. It really just struggled. It felt like I could never control the board state. is an absolute mess. I don't. Maybe in protection he's good. I'm also not a good protection player, so you know there's that too. I in this precon could not handle minions, and I could not handle scheming a lot. The first time we tried being more aggressive with our attacking and defending, it didn't work. This time we tried being more well balanced, didn't work. Actually, we probably did better this round. So that was that. Cannot do it. I feel like with a lot of his cards too, like he's not great at handling minions. I mean, like obviously if you're in aggression, you could. But even with his cards, like his 5 damage one is nice. Where is it? Shapeshifter thing. Like that's interesting to play. I like that. I want to put like Death Focus into this deck. I think that will help something. I don't even know if it would. It probably wouldn't hurt. But like the Shapeshifter Strike is interesting, but again, you're just dealing 1 damage, and then you can like ping damage or remove some Thor. Like the extra little things you do is interesting. I thought it'd be more powerful than what it is. I don't know why. And again, I think you get around that by playing. Like there's a lot. Like again, this precon has a lot of upgrades and supports. Like I just wouldn't play, right? It just doesn't make sense. So I feel like I need more allies to help control the board state. It didn't take long to really build out. His resource generator is really strong. And I like the doubles on this. And the other thing is too is in this deck, I think, was it Tackle is just like a terrible card for this deck. I don't think it works well, in my opinion. Not, I actually like the card. I just don't like it for this deck. Cut Both Ways is just not an interesting card to me. Like, it's not bad. I could do this all day is okay. Taunt, I've never really loved. So it's just a lot of cards I don't like to begin with. But anyway, trying to focus on his stuff. I like the Ultimate Resonance card. I think that works pretty well. The different shapes is interesting. And I probably should have... I think what I have to do more of with the shapes is like I didn't spend a lot of time shape shifting, and right, that's Hulkling's whole thing. And I feel like I didn't do that because I wanted to just be balanced. I think that's a part of my problem is I'm not shifting through the shape shifts that much. But I also want them as double resources. So I like that trade-off idea that like, hey, do I really want to do, you know, this shape-shifting thing, or do I want to use it as a double? Like, I think that's an interesting design space for it because for me, a lot of times I was just using it as a glorified double, which is probably the wrong way to play, which is why I'm struggling so much with him, I assume. But yeah, I don't know. I could also see like if you play a situation where it's more side schemes, like you have to run Justice with him or Leadership to just have like a lot of allies out there. That might have been a part of the problem too, is that just there's like what 3 allies in this deck, 4 allies in this deck. And I probably needed a bit more to help manage the board state. So I thought Hulkling, honestly, I thought Hulkling was gonna just like run through Claw, and it wasn't gonna be hard. It was way more challenging than I thought it was. I thought his cards alone would be good enough, right? Because we have certain heroes that are like that, where their deck, like, you just play their cards and they're super strong and super good, and whatever you're playing is kind of whatever, right? That is not the case with Hulkling. You do need the other cards to do stuff, really event-based things. Like I said, so like the fact that we have 3 copies of Defensive Conditioning is absolutely worthless to us. Yeah, 1 is fine. Which I do like that card, but it's just the deck wasn't, I guess, well optimized for it. For the pre-con deck wasn't well optimized. So again, I can see how people would build actual decks and it could be really, really strong and really, really good. Totally get that. But yeah, this just wasn't that. But to my point, I thought his deck would be so incredibly strong that whatever aspect or cards I play, I thought I'd just be good enough, and I just wasn't. I just wasn't good enough. Which was a little bit of a shocker to me, to be completely honest. So that's actually, I know that sounds like a bad thing, but it's actually a good thing, because I thought Hulkling was someone I was going to be really bored of, because I was just like, oh, I'm just playing his cards and I don't care anymore. And it makes me actually more excited than I was for Hulkling, because originally when I started this, I was like, we're doing him first because I think he's going to be too strong. I think he's going to be boring because I'm just going to be running through his cards. That's not the case. And because that's not the case, that's a good thing, right? I know that sounds like I was being really negative with him, but I actually like that because now I actually have to think about the aspect cards I'm doing. I have to think about the villain I'm playing against. It's not like an automatic, like, okay, just Maria Hill it or not even Dr. but Maria Hill it, not even really think about it, right? And I know there's people like Maria Hill, that's fine. But I'm just saying, like, with her, I don't really care what aspect I am. I'm playing Maria Hill. So I like that. But man, it feels weird. It just felt really, really weird. Like I couldn't handle minions. I couldn't handle side schemes. I could do some damage and whatnot. I probably should have shapeshift a lot more. Again, it's only second time playing him, so I have to get better with him. So it was weird because it didn't meet my weird expectations of things. I really thought he would just run through things, and he didn't, which is good. It is good. I think Justice for me is going to be the way to play him moving forward because I want to flip down with him, especially with Altman Resonance. I think it's just a really good card. I want to flip down, especially to get more doubles in my hand from the whole search your deck and discard pile for a shapeshifter card upgrade and put it to your hand. It's a nice way to like get a double easily and whatnot. So yeah, good and bad, just not what I expected at all in a really weird way. Also, I saw a lot of people are just saying like in general, he was like a S tier hero. And this is the other thing that's kind of weird for me when people rank like S tier. Like everyone always asks why I never do like power levels for videos, because how do you like rank it, right? Because if you rank it just off of his cards, it shouldn't matter the other cards I put in, right? It shouldn't matter because the heroes cards are S tier, which I don't think he is. I don't think he's S tier power. But a lot of people will want it to be instead, well, no, it depends on the aspect cards you put in because of whatever. And I never agree with that. So the reason being is because I could play Shield Justice decks, which I think is like a B tier deck with literally anyone. So that makes every single hero a B tier. So I've never really agreed with that. So that's why I always have a hard time power ranking stuff. Because there's two ways to look at it. I just don't agree with the one way. And I know a lot of other people do like that way of doing it. But yeah, I really thought he'd be more powerful by himself, and he wasn't, which is just like, it really kind of is throwing me off a bit. The momentum shift, low cost events help to trigger his upgrade ability. Yeah, I think I had to lean more into events to play that, and you're right, that would be a good one. Hulkling's greatest strength is his economy, probably. So if his economy isn't paying for things, it's not doing much. Exactly. Comments valid. Appreciate that. Can't play precons. Ready for a fight. Protection is my favorite deck for him so far. All right, so I have to look into that. I 100% agree, or I 100% did not realize his shapeshifts were double resource when I played, and I still like playing him. Now I want it to again. That's awesome. No, A or B tier. Yeah, I feel like some heroes are better in certain aspects. Ghost Spider runs wild in protection, and that's the other thing too. Like, how do you judge it? Like, so do you take their best aspect for things and whatnot? So. And that's my issue with power ranking a lot of things, because I think there's so many ways you can cut the same exact thing or like make arguments for the same exact thing, so it's just tough. But yeah, hot takes, Hulkling. Okay. Would Bishop be under Strange and Maria, fill up the deck with resources and win? Okay, so if you're asking me what I think my most like powerful heroes are, so I still believe Ironheart is the strongest hero in the game. I will die on that hill that Ironheart is the strongest hero in the game. Better than Maria Hill, better than Doctor Strange, with the caveat that you have to build her out, right? I agree she's really weak in Form 1 or Phase 1, whatever it is. Phase 2 is just like normal hero. Phase 3 with her boots and her blasters out, she's unstoppable in my opinion. Like, she's just incredibly good, incredibly strong. So I still think she's like top tier up there. Scarlet Witch is not the GOAT. I mean, she's my GOAT, but she's not the most powerful hero. She does have some weaknesses. So I think Ironheart's number 1. I think Strange and Maria Hill are right up there. They're probably in the top 3. I think Spider-Ham is up there, is really strong. Bishop, I think, is up there too. I think Bishop's a top 5 hero. Bishop, you kind of have to run a very specific deck. Hold on one second, chat. Hold on one second. All right, sorry about that, chat. So yeah, so where was I going with that? So yeah, Bishop's up there, I think. I have to think about what other heroes would be up there too. I do like Shadowcat and it's hard to not play Shadowcat and Ghost Spider in aspects outside of protection. Yeah, I think Shadowcat still works in aggression though, and so does Ghost Spider, but I get that. Just based on our ability to ready after response or interrupt where you run protection. Think I butchered that? Nah, I got you. I do like Mike, welcome to chat. I do like Shadowcat in aggression and Ghost in leadership. Spider Ham stealing Hulk's original build. I mean, yeah, the pick is strong. So you don't factor early mid game into. Also, I feel like I missed someone's chat. I apologize if I missed someone earlier. Sorry, my son was upset and woke up in pain. Okay, so you don't factor early mid game into your evaluation of a hero's power, because I agree with you that Ironheart at version 3 is the strongest hero in the game, but I wouldn't rank her over some of the other heroes owning to her early mid game being weaker. I think you could, but I don't think it changes much. I think it evens out. I put because of how I would play Marvel Champions, generally speaking, right? Of that you focus on you focus on build out in the beginning. And there's not many heroes. Okay, wait, let me back up. Let me think about this for a second. So I put more value on endgame because I think when you play on expert like 2, let's say, the endgame push is the most important thing. Right? Especially when you have to go nuts. So in an early game, you're just trying to hang on. And I think most heroes can hang on pretty evenly for the most part. I think if you're looking at early game stuff, it becomes like Angel, I think is one of the best early hero game. Angel is one of the best at early game stuff. Not the best, but one of the best because his events are really, really good and strong, right? He doesn't need much to kind of get that going. So he can just kind of go. But at the upper level, he doesn't his power curve never keeps going up. So I guess it's wherever you think it's more important, really. Because if Angel starts off stronger than Ironheart, right? But then Ironheart surpasses and just is not unlimited, obviously, but just keeps going up. I think the higher curve at the end is the most important part, right? So I'm just taking Angel, you can insert whoever, but if their power curve starts off high and then kind of plateaus versus someone that gets higher past it, I would still put the higher one past it, if that makes sense. Now, if someone early on went super high up and plateaued, and the next one was longer, but they only went to here, then yes, I would say that early person is. I'm just looking at overall, it doesn't matter when the power is, just what the total, I guess, power is, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully that rambling made sense. Matter for welcome and chat. Hopefully you're doing well. I've rarely had an issue getting Ironheart built quick. Even in Form 1, her upgrade can do damage or thwart the bypass or stuns and confuse. I think turn 1, 80% of the time I can get the Form 2. And Form 2 for her, in my opinion, is A, B tier. It's good. It's good. And then I just need to get the Form 3 and get whatchamacallit, her 2 upgrades out, which I could probably do by turn 3. I've never had a hard problem with Ironheart getting her going. If I by turn 4 am not on upgrade 3 version and have at least one of those, the boots or the blasters out, that's a really weird game for me. I mean, it happens, but it's really weird. Zama, Ironheart scales indefinitely, but I'm pretty confident I could end games with Cat before she gets there, would be my argument. See, I haven't had that for me personally. Because even Cap, I need to build out more. Cap, to me, when he gets the serum and stuff and builds off of it and does the stuns and whatever, I'm still looking at round 5-6 winning. And at that point, round 5-6, Ironheart's built out. At least the majority of the time, not all the time, obviously. I mean, Form 2 gives those upgrades, doing 2 damage to Thor with annoying stuns and confuse, which is basically normal hero stats every turn without exhausting your character. Yeah. It's always between Cable and Bishop for me. Cable can get high levels mid to late game, but it's a big windup. And that's the thing too, is like I recognize that Cable is strong, but as I've said, I cannot get him to work for me. I just cannot. Excuse me. So for me, like I would rank Cable lower because it never works for me. But that's not like fair, I guess. You know what I mean? But it's a big windup. Okay, but with Bishop, you're ready to go once you have his coat and gun. Yeah, Bishop's stupidly strong once you get those 2 upgrades. Looks like testing your theory in PvP. I'd be happy to. And the same with Cable, but I love Bishop. Yeah. Yeah, I like Bishop a lot too. Bishop I just get bored with because I kind of do the same exact general idea every time, which is my only issue with him. But yeah. So doesn't higher difficulty like Expert Heroic apply earlier pressure though? I found that heroes with strong starts work better for me an Expert than slower start heroes. That's a good argument for sure, Zom. Usually through the aspect cards, I can still maintain the board well enough. I struggle, sure, but again, for me, Ironheart is a normal hero by round 2, so it doesn't really affect me that much, I guess, with her is what I'm saying. But my biggest issue is like if you take Mugen formula, right? Like when you flip Green Goblin to stage 3, you have to win. And Cap, I don't always have the ability to do enough damage to like win on the flip versus some other heroes whose power level is much higher. I mean, well, Cap I could probably still do it with if you have all of his upgrades and you built out, but he's not starting off super strong. So yes, you get earlier pressure. I think you can combat it though with just good aspect cards or I guess allies too. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. campaign was hella fun. Never played it. Sad. Sad D20 sad. After Age of Apocalypse, no, including Age of Apocalypse, I didn't play any campaigns. Hey, Shub, thank you for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. Hey, Diamond's Edge. I typically don't try to insta-kill either Gabi on the stage flip because I like to make things harder for myself. That's fair too. But Zom, what I'm saying too is I think a part of it too is playstyle, right? So, and I think this is the other like reason why it's hard to tier rank things. Because again, like there are people that do really long build outs with everyone, right? Absolutely massive build outs, and then they're ready to go. Like watch Web Warrior, right? Does massive build outs and then he's just ready to go. Because I don't play that way as well as like a lot of other people though. I just play differently, so I don't know if that's a part of it too. Cap is the definition of okay. Okay, I mean Cap is like better than okay. Venom Goblin also starts you with 3 encounters in Expert though. Sure. I mean this is the argument for the hardest villain in the game on Expert, and that's fine. But if you get 3 bad encounter cards, I don't care how good your startup hero is you're still gonna have a rough time. I was able to find Ironheart at a local store recently, but I haven't opened it yet. What aspect do you like playing her in? It depends on the villain. So, whatever you need your aspect cards to do. Oh my god, that sounds like such a bad answer. Because she's so well-rounded and so strong, like if I know I have to do massive damage at the end, aggression. A lot of times because as a solo player, you have to focus on thwarting so much. A lot of times it'll be justice. But with her, I just need her aspect cards to either be upgrades that like help things out a little bit, or just to kind of keep like the early game good. And by early game, I mean like the first round or 2. And then after that, she's just winning. For me. But I would say too with Venom Goblin. Hold on, wait, let's roll with this for a second. I don't want to do Hall of Heroes. I've really gotten upset with Hall of Heroes because they don't have like the cards as much. It's been a little while since I played Venom Goblin. So yes, you deal 2 face down encounter cards today. Toughness, obviously rough, 2-3 damage, whatever. But you get 3 on his form 3, which is still what? I don't know math, 25% worse. This is, hold on. Activates against you, move the Galar card to the main scheme with the least threats, resolve its special ability. With the least threat. Is that the same wording? Oh, this places schemes faster. So this is going to even play schemes faster. So again, I want to push through stage 3 way faster. One of those heroes where it's all about her cards? Yeah, for me at least. Leadership Ironheart is awesome because Beast brings back her resource cards. That is a good one too. Oh, wait. Sorry, Zom. I missed one of your things. That's fair. I was just claiming that as an argument that you say stage 3 Venom Goblin, you need to be ready to go. Like, you actually have to be ready at the start of the game. Oh, so I don't know if I said Venom Goblin. I didn't mean Venom Goblin. I meant Muge in Formula. Sorry if I missaid that. Was the one I was thinking of specifically. Give me a second. Well, I guess it's the same exact thing, right? Deal 2 encounter cards, so you get 3. And then 3 encounter cards. After he attacks and damages, you place 1 threat in the main scheme, and this is now placing 2, right? So like, I just don't want to deal with this that long. But for some reason, I was thinking that was way different in my head, and it wasn't. Canadian, how's it going? All right, that's enough of Hulkling. And before you ask, Canadian, no, I'm not done. I'm just done with Hulkling. I think it would actually be really fun. I have to talk to some content creators about this. I think it'd be really fun to have this argument with like Nelson, Web Warrior, and like Villain Theory at the same exact time. Of like how we optimize decks, like, and handle things. I think that could be a fun discussion. I have to convince some people to talk to me. And Daring Lime. Get Daring Lime in there too. Yeah, it is a launch. I wanted to get this done. I was hoping that we could win. But here we are. Are you going to do some PvP with them at some point? Yes. Rod, welcome to the chat. Not tonight, but sometime, yes. 100%. I want to actually do some PvP against a couple of content creators too. Creator PvP tourney. Hey Mask, welcome to chat. Okay. So I have multiple thoughts running through my head. Okay. So D20 has a lot of ambitions and dreams he never gets close to doing. So let me lay them out really quick. Do some charity PvP. I would like that too. I would actually really like that. I do want to do. I want to set up a role. All right, I want to do 2 separate things. So I want to do a PvP tourney of some sort, right? I've talked to Nelson already about doing PvP, and he's down for it. But I was like, I can't play you yet because I haven't played PvP, and you would just demolish me because I haven't done it yet, and I don't know enough about it. So I'd like to do it, but I would also like to involve some other creators as well. Then I was like, well, it'd be nice to like involve other people too. And I don't know how comfortable people would be playing like through Discord, right? Or whatever, to hop on Discord and set up like an area where you can like PvP against each other. I should actually put a section of that in my Discord. If you haven't joined, make sure you do. So I kind of want to do that as well. And it'd be fun to do like a tournament. And I don't know what the winner would get, but whatever. So that's one thing I would like to do. Because I don't want it to just be for like being like, it'd be fun to do like a content creator tournament and like an everyone else tournament. Because content creators would be fun to like we just do our thing and whatever and fight each other. That'd be cool. And then whatever. The regular tournament can obviously have content creators as well. Bragging rights, of course. Yeah. So I would like to do like a regular tournament as well. Like to have sign up, and then it would kind of be like an, I guess, an honor system of like them fight, you know, going against each other. You would need to have a camera, but you just need a top down camera, right? And you just play, and I think it would work well. Because I haven't played PvP and I don't fully understand it yet. It's hard for me to like set that up, but I would like to do that. So I think that'd be fun for the community to do. So I do think we're going to try to do that and set that up. So that's one idea that D20 has. I think it'll be pretty easy to implement because it kind of just like runs itself. I could do Google Forms and like a tournament bracket. That shouldn't be too hard. The other idea D20 has. So I know that there's the solo Marvel Champions League, right? And I know a lot of people like it, but I think it's gonna. I actually I haven't followed it for a little while, so. Yeah, so for example, like they do a lot of things. Okay, so the solo Champions League, the way it is working right now, God, it's crazy. On season 20, is they have certain required content: the core box, the Rise of Red Skull, Galaxy Most Wanted, Mad Titan Shadow, Sinister Motives, the Hood, Black Panther Hero Pack, Iceman Jubilee. Right. So moving forward, if you don't have like one of these boxes, then you're kind of like SOL, right? Which is, it stinks. It's not a good feeling. And as more and more things get out of print, more people come in, like they can't get into this, which is sad. I like this idea, what they do, but I think it's going to be very flawed moving forward. And I don't know how they're going to handle it. That's up to them. What I've thought of doing, and for those that don't know, Bagel Top Games does this for Marvel Legendary. So Marvel Legendary, he has a whole like kind of solo league as well. But what he does is a lot more work, but it's a better experience, is that all you have to do is have the core box and one or two, I think it's 2 expansions, 1 or 2, I forgot what he does. But you need to have 1 or 2 expansions. It doesn't matter what it is, you just have to have it. So what he does is he takes all the content that people have and basically tries to find little pods for everyone to play in their league. So if you only had like a handful of hero packs, you know, I try to put you in a pod with similar hero packs or like a few different ones or whatever, right? And then you make a thing for each pod of what their goal is, so you compete against that pod of people. And then this way, like if you're the winner of like this pod, like you can't really compete against this pod, but like you can still compete in your own little circle of things. And obviously, as people have more content, you just kind of take those people with a lot of content and put them into the different pods of people that have fewer content. So there isn't like an overall winner that like Solo Champion League has, or like there's one best score or anything. It's just like doing the best in your little pod area. I need to talk to him more about how he does that exactly, because I know it's a lot of work, and he has a team of. There's him and I think 1 or 2 or maybe 3 other people that work on it with him, because it's just so much work. But it's something that his community really rallies around and really enjoys. So I've thought of doing something similar to that, where it's kind of competing with the Solo Champions League, which I don't want to do, but I don't know how they're going to handle things moving forward, because there's so much of it that's required that's hard for like people to kind of get into now. So I don't know. So anyway, PvP tournament would probably be the first thing that I would like to really do. This thing would be a later side project when I figure out everything. That's the rough idea, at least. I've always said that I think power rankings in this game are a fool's errand, but a fun discussion. Agree 1,000%. I'm not sure who I would have ranked as strongest hero. Probably one of Deadpool, Spider-Ham, or Cable, maybe. Deadpool's another one too that you could definitely put up there. Deadpool's actually a really good one too, for sure. The other thing too that's weird with the power ranking is that like we all look at this from the optic of a solo perspective, right? Or not all of us, a lot of us do look at the optics from a solo perspective. And Todd's booktube, let's go. Thanks for subbing. So, which makes sense because it's like a really well-rounded hero. But like Valkyrie, I think most of us can agree on, maybe until I play Tigra here in a second, that Valkyrie is probably high A, low S tier minion slaying build, right? Just the best of the best. I think doing damage against the villain, she's really, really good as well. But because she can't thwart, like she gets lowered for it. So it's like weird too. Like, how do you like rank that? I think villain theory, or not villain theories. I think Daring Lime's like system that he made, I think is pretty cool that we've done on this channel, where he has like a whole website that ranks it. I think that's pretty cool too. Obviously, power rankings are cooked as nobody puts Hulk for the top, being able to defeat Ronan in 3 turns. Hulk and Peter Quill, Star-Lord. I mean, Star-Lord can win in 3 turns against almost anyone. This is a line of play that either you're playing or you're avoiding playing so that the game does not end too quickly. Yeah. And that's the other thing too, like rush strategy. You can rush strategy with the vast majority of heroes and probably win an expert. Like the rush strategy is just incredibly strong. Hold on 1 second. I need to find this song. On my playlist. And I need to delete it. I need to yeet it into non-existence. Where is it? Oh, whatever. Rush the D20, right? Yeah. Typical D20, getting on a rant and skipping my question. Son of a gun. Oh, there you go. Have you seen Radiance on GameFound? It's the newest upcoming solo game of the month and it looks awesome. Super Mini Deck Builder has major influence from LCGs. No. I have not. Sorry, Canadian. You know me. You know me, brother. It's on GameFound? What was it? Radiance. Oh my god, this is the other song I hate. Okay. Wait. I can't spell. Radiance. Like the art already. So deck builder. Okay. I don't want it to hit me with a copyright, so I have to check it out later. But I love the artwork, so I'll take that. But no, I didn't see that. I have to look into that. I never rush. I enjoy setting up and durdling around. That's fair. I think a lot of people don't like rush that much. I don't blame them. You might like Tiger more. I think people think our precon is decent. Yeah.
I bet you thought this was going to be a long copy pasta. Not this time.
Thank goodness. Canadian. Thank you for the support, dude. What is that? 33 months, dude. Almost 3 years. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you for the support. Also, like, both playstyle and practice with the hero are weird things too. Like, I take the Pepsi challenge against any villain, and then difficulty with Spectrum, I feel very confident in my ability to win. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, I can't win with Spectrum. The fact that Tigra can get minions from the discard makes her so much better than other minion slayers. Nice. All right, yeah, Canadian. I have to check that out. Canadian's an OG. He's one of the few with the first symbol next to him. As you can see, way up there. What did Joe Clipfeld do that I would know? Oh, the Dragons game. Is that the Buttons guy or something? Is that the same guy that did Buttons and the Gloomhaven thing? Try Rain Energy? I have. Tigra really seems like they just iterated on Valkyrie. Some of the other heroes will twist on past heroes. You lead into... I know. That's why I think I'm more excited, because she feels like Valkyrie. But obviously worse, right? You know, Valkyrie is the GOAT, so... Buttons and bugs. Thank you. Okay. What do we got to get down to? 12. Only go up to 10 life. This feels like so little now. Started pouring in ice and it kind of ruined it. Oh yeah, straight from the can. It's delicious. All right, so let's do our first play of Claw. Not our first play of Claw. We played Claw many times. Our first play of Tigra. Totally not Tigra. We'll do a first play against Claw. Pre-con deck. See how it goes. 6. Oh, wait. Before we do that, Defense Network 3. Flip this over. Discard until you have a minion. Ha, get here, Shadow. It's radioactive, man. Tigra. Nah, Tigra. Where's Tony the Tiger? Hey, Billy. How's it going, man? Also, it makes me want a house rule that all the minion fetch cards can get from the discard, too. It might be what they do in the future. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, see, this is also nice. I complained about this last game. Where like the protection cards look too much like the Hulkling cards. It's just nice. It's orange and red. I can just see things so much faster. All right, so Hunted is the big card, right? So that's what's going to ready up us when we smash everything. Cat-like reflexes. Watch out, Radioactive Man. Yeah, bonus points for people that know what that is. Savage Strike. I really like this card for Valkyrie. Well, I don't know. I've never done it, but I feel like I would like it. When you would take any amount of damage, discard this to prevent 3 of that damage. You may confuse a minion engaged with you. Okay. Coup de grace we don't need because we don't have a non-elite minion. Defeat a minion, heal 2 damage from your hero. Okay. Tigra. Why would it even be Tigra? Tigra? She's named a Tigra name. She isn't refreshing summertime beverage. T-Girl. I've gotten corrected that it's supposed to be Tigra. Cotigra. Bart Simpson hero with Millhouse obligation. I think that would be great. Okay. This one costs places against interesting counter deck for discardment. Alright, so we have to get a minion for this. Okay. Okay. So we'd have to find a minion to put this on. Luckily, you're putting it in play, you're not revealing it, so Surge. Okay, so that's fine. What do we get for defeating a minion? After the player phase begins, draw 1 card for each minion engaged with you. Okay. Interesting. I do want Spider Girl, because she's still amazing. Stop, he's already dead. Tigra? Okay. Savage Strike will, well, I don't know if I want to. Okay. Just side note, because I like I said, did the unboxing for the patrons and for the woodworking amateurs that are members of the channel. I really like this card. Not necessarily the art, but the goggles do nothing. I really like this card. I really like it for like aggression heroes. I've been listening to Malzahn podcast while reading Malzahn. Sometimes they say names. I'm like, why are you saying the name in the ugliest way possible? I refuse to believe that's how it's said. That's hilarious. Wait, is it? They have a podcast for it? Or is it the audiobooks? Because this is a podcast. I want to legit listen to that because I love the Malzahn series. Okay. All right. Hold on. Wait. I need to think. I think how I'm going to do. So I had to defeat Radioactive Man. That art is something. It really is. Weapons Runner sounds like the perfect candidate for Hunted. I know. My Twitch portrait is now for everyone to see. Yes. It is the new update. We can get rid of it, but who was it that changed their portrait to Hercules? So I can't change that now. All right, so defeat a non-elite minion with an upgrade attached. So we don't want coup de grace right now. Well, that's the one defeat. We don't care about that. Spider Girl I want. Cat-like reflexes is good, but I don't want it yet, I don't think. Hunted is obviously good. Yeah, we'll keep that. I'm going to get rid of Suppressing Fire for now. And Savage Strike, I like the idea of being able to just smear Radioactive Man super fast. But then we probably can't afford everything else, right? It's also weird that Hunted I have to play. No, we're going to throw away Hunted because we can just get it back. So that's fine. Okay. This is good. Keep telling you. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Oh yeah, 6. 6. Sorry, playing Hulkling too long. So each minion engages 4 damage to enemy, 4 damage to enemy. Okay. Surge. God, I haven't even thought of Surge in years. Search your deck and discard pile for Hunted. Add to your hand. Okay. Okay. So we don't have any alter ego stuff right now. Let's flip up. Each minion with a copy of Hunted loses its guard, which is interesting. I like that. After the player phase begins, draw 1 card for each minion. That's obviously not where we're at right now, so that's fine. These hosts were annoying. I know you hate Reddit, and I don't disagree, but the Malzahn subreddit seems to be the most good resource for that type of thing. I'll have to check that out then. Okay, so let's play Hunted. So as an additional cost to play this upgrade, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion and put it in a play engage with you. Attach Hunted to that minion and stun it. So we can't put it on Radioactive Man, which is interesting. Where's our boy? So let's just try this out, right, for funsies. So we can stun this guy. It's a surge, which is revealed, but we're not revealing, we're putting it into play, right? And we got to stun him. She's police, she finds new trouble. Alright, so Tooth and Claw is now only a 2-cost card, which is cool. Okay, so actually, so we can use a double to play Tooth and Claw. Deal 4 damage, deal 4 damage. But this would ready Tigra. So let's... 10 Very Big Books podcast, unless you're listening to a bunch of people whining every time something bad happens in the books. That sounds good. Alright, let's... Let's deal 2 damage to Radioactive Man. Okay. Then we can use a double and do Tooth and Claw because it reduces the cost to play this event for 1 for each minion engaged with you. So we have 2, so it only costs 2. So deal 4 damage and 4 damage. So 4 damage here brings us up to 6. 4 damage here takes out Weapons Runner. When attached minion is defeated, ready Tigra. I like that. That feels good, chat. Now, we could just kill him with fire. Or we could place Feline Senses to remove the threat here and then stun him anyway. Which I think is what we're going to do. So I'm going to throw away 2 cards to play Feline Senses to remove 3 threat from here. Brings us down to 0. Gets rid of Defense Network. This goes away. It was the last threat, so we get to stun a minion. Good. I like how that feels. I'm not going to kill him, because there's no sense to, right? And then I'll just deal 2 damage to Claw. See how that goes? That feels good, I guess. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, the amulet. Let's go. Okay. 1 goes on to here. Claw is going to attack. I feel like the game wants me to defend with her. So I will in the beginning. So 0, 1, 2, give the villain a tough status. Son of a gun. Okay. Two, we defended, we take no damage. We're good there. Beneficial keep minions. Yeah, exactly. He's stunned. Bad card. Be a minion. Nah. Claw attacks you. If he deals damage, place 1 threat in the main scheme. Alright, so he's going to attack for 0. This activation deals damage to you. Exhaust your hero. It doesn't. So I actually did no damage. Funny enough. And we don't place 1 threat in the main scheme because we didn't deal any damage. So, that's that. So now, after the player phase begins, draw 1 card for each minion engaged with you. So we have 1, so we get to draw a card, which I like this. This is fun. Aggressive conditioning I would like, but I'm not going to do it yet. So we're going to throw away those 2 cards to put in our amulet. So the amulet allows you to generate a fist resource for each minion engaged with you. So right now it's just doing 1. So we'll probably... I don't want to do Tooth and Claw, because that's just a waste, right? Be 4 here, which is way overkill, and then 4 into the top, which doesn't make any sense. So we'll do 1 resource generator, because we have 1. Dump these 2 cards to play Yellow Jacket. After Yellow Jacket enters play, search the top 5 cards of your deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So searching, so I don't shuffle these back in, for an upgrade, and add it to your hand. I don't know, we'll just hold on Suppressing Fire, I guess. Making bets for $10 on FL Unit. He's 0-2 and he's going to be 0-3. That's just he's just less than old man. Searching shuffles? Okay, good. Good to know. Thank you. Yeah, search. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, chat. What the other person said. Alright, so now Yellow Jacket can exhaust, take 2 consequential, and knock out Radioactive Man. I just don't want to deal with him, I think. I'll throw away Suppressing Fire. And then we'll ready up. And hopefully we get minions. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we got Hunted, which I guess is good. This goes up by 1. Claw is going to attack. I have 10 life. I'm going to take this hit for now. 0, 1, 2, 3. But alright, so we took 3 damage. The villain attacks you. Okay, I'll just take the hit again. 0, 1, 2. 1, 2. Alright. So we have no minions, but we can use Hunted to stun the minion. So let's get our boy back in. Actually, let's get the other weapons runner in. Right, there's another one. Because I don't want a surge to be crazy. So he is now stunned. I can now generate a resource if I want, which I don't need. Let's do bring it, draw a card, see if we get something better. Okay, not quite what I was thinking, but that's fine. So let's use your amulet to play the claws. When you make a basic attack, exhaust this to get +1 attack, and you can either overkill or pierce. Perfect. Weapons runner is a repeat offender, I know, right? So okay. Huh. We could just smack claw really hard, which is fun. Because it'd be 2, 3, plus 6 is 9 damage with a piercing. And I don't want to overkill weapons runner because we might as well just keep it there, right? So yeah, let's do that, I guess. So with 3 damage, double and air cover. So that's 9 damage with piercing. Oh, that feels so good, chat. Feels so good. Okay. Then I might keep Yellow Jacket as a block instead. I was thinking about thwarting, but I'm not too worried with only 2 threat there, and we're pushing that way harder than I thought we would. So keep Yellow Jacket as a block. Dude, what do we get? Oh yeah, we can get Hunted back. Is there 3 or 4 copies of Hunted? So we've used 1, 2. Or Precon is solid? Yeah, I mean, I like aggression so much. So we'll keep that. There's 3 copies. All right, so we have 1 more. Yeah, we'll stay. This is fine. All right. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we got the other Hunted. Okay. Interesting. This goes up by 1. 5 life. Nah, we'll just be smart. Yellow Jacket's going to take this hit. Be big money. 0. Oh my god, it's 1. Okay. It's fine. Stunned. Bad card is Melter. Okay. Which weirdly is good for us. Not weirdly, but it's good for us. So we draw 2 extra cards now. Air cover and precinct HQ. Remove 1 threat from a scheme. Remove 1 additional threat for each minion engaged with you. Okay, that's interesting. So we can get another card in through Hunted. And then do Bring It. Actually, Bring It's really good with her. So let's do Hunted. Let's get another weapons runner in. And stun him. Okay. Then we can do Bring It to draw 3 cards, right? Draw 1 card for each minion engaged with you. So 1, 2, 3. All right, so we can't do the other Bring It. It's too many Bring It's. Coup de Grace just doesn't make sense for us, but that's fine. All right, so we could push the villain. God, I just feel like there's so we can generate 3 resources. Jeez. Okay. So if we generate the 3, we could put in aggressive conditioning. 1, 2, 3. And then add +1 attack. In particular, like her in aggression, except Bring It exists? Yeah. Did you draw cards? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Thank you for checking though. When two gun kid makes a base attack, choose 2 enemies instead of 1 and resolves attack. Okay, so we could do 2 and 2. Oh, we could take out Melter and a weapons runner. I need like ping damage. So let's do And you can keep readying up if you really wanted to. Interesting. All right, so we're going to play Two Gun Kid, but we're going to use Audacity and bring it. Yeah, and bring it and coup de grace. So Audacity allows us, after you spend this card, deal 1 damage to the villain. So we'll do that. We have to look for the Immortal Claw. Comes with 3. Goes up to 28 life. I think Tigra replaces Valk as your goat. I don't know, chat. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I like the Precinct HQ. Like, I like it a lot. All right, we're going to throw away 2 cards to play that. Okay. Jeez, okay. Okay. All right. I'm laughing because this is fun. So, what I want to do, starting with Two Gun Kid and watch him clear the board. I know, right? So, I'm going to deal the claws, which gives me now 4 attack on Melter. I am going to flip down. Then I can exhaust the HQ to remove 1 threat from a scheme. So we'll do it on Immortal Claw and then remove 1 additional threat for each minion engaged with you. So it would be like 4, what is that? 4 threat total. So it takes out Immortal Claw. Brings us down to 10. God, that's good. Okay. Now, Two Gun Kid. The only thing that stinks is I can't ready this up. Would it have been better to do it the other way? No, because I need the minions to be in play. Okay, that's fine. Two Gun Kid is going to deal 2 damage. 2 damage. This would ready up Tigra, but that's fine. I wanted to remove more threat from there anyway, so that's fine. Okay. Let's ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double coup de grace, feline senses. Okay. This goes up to 4. If this pushes, it's fine. So, well, it will. 2, 3, 4. So that pushes it. That's fine. Discard until a minion. Nope. Nope. All right, Whirlwind. Each scheme for 1, so it's up to 2 total. Bad card is Claw heals 4 damage. If no damage was healed this way, gain Surge. Alright, so you may flip to Alter Ego. We could just have, instead of exhausting, each minion engaged with you activates against you. I think we could do that. Because it'll just be 2 more threat put on. I think that's okay. So it's up to 4 threat. And that's just discard, right? That's only discard. Yeah, I guess you could grab it ahead of time. But I don't think I need more minions. I think 3 is good for what we're doing, right? Because now we can grab it. Do the Precinct again. Wait. We could do Hunted as Alter Ego? Oh, we can. Alright, so let's do Hunted again. Because it's not a hero action. So put Weapons Runner back in. Stunned. Chat. Then do Precinct. Remove 1 threat and then 1 additional threat. So it's 4 threat. So it's back down to 0. Bro. Okay. Dang. Flip up. I was gonna use feline senses, but let me do that. Alright, the only problem is now I have a weird thing. So when you attack defeat, heal 2. Oh, we could do that. So let's put suppressing fire on Whirlwind for now. Playing Tigra feels so good, dude. It feels so good. Let's throw away 1 to put in another claw. We have 2 sharp claws now. Okay. I need that +6 attack guard. All right, so let's do 2 gun kid. Deal 2 damage here. 2 damage here. 1, 2. Then we can attack. So it's 3. When you make a basic attack, exhaust sharp claws. Can you do both or no? So we get 4 attack with overkill. So, well, it doesn't matter with overkill percent. You could do both. I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it does. It doesn't matter because it'll work out about the same. So it deals 4 damage to knock out Whirlwind. So, when you attack and defeat a minion, heal 2 damage. Oh, wait. I want to do ready up, but that's only on that. So, yeah, we will do that. Sorry, I thought I could ready up, but I was doing it wrong. So, we are going to do 2 with the overkill, so it does 1 damage onto him. Attach, defeat minion, heal 2. Sorry, I was thinking I was attacking these guys, but I'm not. Okay. That's that. And then we'll just ready up, I guess. I'm going to hold the double. Coup de grace will throw away. Feline senses, I think I'm going to throw away. And then we'll draw. 1, 2. Hey, Moon Knight. Get a bad card. And we got Tooth and Claw. Jeez, okay. Chat. She's good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. All right. I guess we're at the point we win Rocket win. So it's 1 there. I have 10 life. I'm going to take this hit. Okay. So when Claw attacks you, give him 1 additional boost card. So it's going to be 1, 3, 4, 5 damage. Ouch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're down to 5. This now gets an acceleration icon. Yeah, I think we're at lethal. I mean, it depends how bad the next attacks are, but I think we're going to be alright still. Kier 0. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Thank you for using your Prime sub, dude. Appreciate the support. Alright. Stun, so they do nothing. Second back card. The villain schemes. Okay, that's fine. 2, 3, 4. He's up to 5. Just don't be a double advance. I think we're okay. The villain attacks you. That's fine. We'll have 2 gun kid take the hit. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. If his activation deals damage to you, it does not exhaust your hero. So it takes out 2 gun kid. Okay. I guess we win. Okay. So we're going to do Sharp Claws to get 4 attack with Overkill. So it's 4 damage here. So 2 Overkills here. Weapons are dead. When they're defeated, ready Tigra. We're going to do the 4 again. So 2 overkill. We ready? Tigra up. Okay. Oh, we should have done Tooth and Claw first. Oh, shoot. We did that backwards. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm learning. Learning, chat. So we have those there. He's back up to his 4. Okay. So we do a double in the amulet. No, we don't do a double in the amulet. We just use the amulet with Tooth and Claw. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. Then we do a double. Reduce it for each minion. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, sorry, these are back up now. What does Moon Knight even do? Oh, we should have even done Moon Knight first. Because Moon Knight allows us to look for a bad guy. And put it into play. We could have done like Tiger Shark or whatever, and they're stunned and confused. I know I should shuffle, but we're just winning at this point. I should have done Moon Knight first. Sorry. It would have made things a little bit cheaper. Whatever. It probably doesn't matter. Now, what we would do is Sharp Claws to deal 4 damage. Overkills. Readies us up. Other Sharp Claws does 4 damage. 1, 2. Readies us up. We deal 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Moon Knight deals 2 more damage. Holy cow. Chat, I like that a lot. Didn't even draw your 2 extra cards. I didn't even draw my extra cards. I didn't even think about it. What were they? Coup de grace and Suppressing Fire. I could have thrown Suppressing Fire on one of them. And then heal for another 2. Yeah. Vampire, welcome, chat. Yeah, I should have drawn cards. I didn't even do it. It's fine. I would have healed 2 more. Holy cow. God. And like his aggression cards were decent. Like obviously aggressive conditioning I liked. And 2-Gun Kid is really good. He's going to be putting everything. Savage Strike, I do like that card. But other than that, we just focused on her cards. We didn't really do much with the other cards. And she's strong. Now, obviously, I guess she would struggle a little bit against non-minion decks. Okay, so she would struggle against non-minion decks, and the minion can't be stunned or confused. That would also struggle, I guess, a little bit. But past that, chat, holy cow, that was good. Okay. Yeah, this was just a pre-con. This is me just literally trying her the first time ever. Okay, super hot takes. Super hot takes after one play. A lot more fun than Hulkling was. I didn't think she'd be as powerful. I thought she was going to be weaker than Hulkling just based off of like her cards versus his cards. I think her cards, assuming you have minions, is more powerful. I mean, I thought it was a little tricky because obviously I played a few things wrong and whatnot against me, right? I even played in my favor. I played against me. But being able to just like draw out minions and stun them, and then when you knock them out, ready up, and like because you keep the minions out there to stuns, like you draw a bigger hand, right? That's phenomenal. This Precinct HQ card, when you time the flip down, is absolutely amazing, right? Absolutely amazing. Super strong, super good. The Sharp Claws are phenomenal, especially that they get piercing or overkill. Because like again, when a minion comes in with tough, that would slow you down. Not anymore with these Sharp Claws. Phenomenal. The Cat's Head Amulet, I like how that works. I think it's really, really cool and really, really neat how that works. Everything just felt straightforward, to the point, super incredibly strong. I like that Moon Knight also brings in a minion and stuns and confuses that minion, right? So again, you have to have a minion heavy deck. But man, that is really strong. I like her in aggression. The 1/2 kit card I love a lot. Throw in a Wolverine or whatever, and it just gets even more bonkers, I think. Because again, you can just generate 3 resources by stacking minions against you. And because they're stunned, when you put them in, they don't do anything. So yeah, I'm not going to want to flip down with her a ton. But man, that's so good. That's so good. And so just like clean and fun. Aggressive conditioning, I like this card a lot. I think this card's going to end up in a lot of my aggression decks. It just makes sense with 3 hit points and getting the +1 attack. Like, that just makes so much sense. I think that's a really powerful card. So yeah, I like that a lot. I never felt like I was being overrun by anyone. I would throw in a couple more allies, like a Psylocke ally probably in the future or whatever, to like help with thwarting, because that maybe is your weakest point, right? But as long as you can flip down once with Precinct, it was very easy to clear everything out. You have to be a little careful that a lot of the minions don't scheme heavy on you. But if you have allies to kind of keep you in check as well, that's really good. The Spider-Man, or I'm sorry, Spider-Woman, Spider-Girl. The Spider-Girl ally will help with that with stunning and confusing. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, because I don't flip down a ton, it works out great. Chase them down, you could do that too. I think there's a lot of options you can do. Her thwarting would probably be her weakest point, but because we were able to time everything pretty well with Precinct, it worked out great. And like, Claw has a pretty low threshold. What's her feline senses? Again, removing 3 threat from a scheme. It's the last one. You get to stun again, so you get to keep them in that stun loop, which is basically what we're trying to do, right? It's just stun minions constantly, and it's really easy to stun minions. So stun them constantly to get that higher card draw. That's kind of crazy. And again, because Precinct, yes, you can use when you flip down if you do it right. Really, what you could do is flip down with 3 minions. Use Precinct to clear out a side scheme pretty easily. If you have some allies, use them to take out some of the minions that are going to mess you up, if anything. Then let it do its thing, and then if you get a minion or not, use Precinct again to hopefully remove a decent amount of threat off that if you didn't get to clear it all out. Gosh. Tooth and Claw, I think is phenomenal, right? This whole deal 4 damage to enemy, deal 4 damage to enemy. It's nice that it's spaced that way. Again, you could get retaliated twice if you hit like Zola twice in a row, so that does stink. But 8 damage done to him for lower cost. I mean, that's just phenomenal. I like that it removes the guard with the hunted upgrade. That wait, was it hunted that gets it? That removes guard? I thought something removed guard. Or did I just not read that? Oh, yeah, it's on this one. Each minion with a copy of Hunted loses the guard attachment, which is phenomenal because that's like something that could slow you down and whatnot, especially if you're trying to make that late game push. I mean, how many times have we done live streams where it's just that late game push just kind of slows you all down? I mean, God, that's just so strong. It's so strong. So, yeah, that was probably the most fun I've had with a pre-con deck in a long time. And I didn't even use our pre-con deck cards that much. Kind of what you said, Link, you could put it in Justice. I think it does well. In Leadership, or yeah, Justice and Leadership, I think do really well for 2 different reasons. I think that's really good. I mean, it's just, I know chat was saying earlier that Protection is really good with her. I'm a bad Protection player, but I could probably see it. Yeah, I like it a lot. That was a lot of fun. I thought it would be weird that Hunted couldn't be on a, they had to be on a minion, but it felt great. Like, all of it just felt good. Like, it felt good the entire time I'm playing. I felt like I was in charge. I felt like I was in control. It felt like there was some strategy, what I had to do and when I wanted to flip. And like, I still had to make choices, which is important to me, right? I had to figure out the best choices to make still. So it wasn't like an automatic, like, okay, I just do this and go through the motions and just do no, like, during the playthrough, I had like, okay, how do we want to use sharp calls? When do we want to flip down? What's the best way to draw? What's the best way to do this? That to me is what makes Marvel Champions so great. And what I love about it is when you make those decisions in game, right? That you, how is the most efficient part of this turn? Not that it's automatically like you have to do it this way. I don't like that as much. It's not as enjoyable to me. I want to have to think through my turn a little bit to be like, okay, I want to do this, this, and this, and this is the most efficient way of doing it. So, chat, I'm a massive fan of Tigra. I mean, that was just such a good feeling overall. Already in my head, there's so many builds I can think of how I can work with her and do things with her. Like I said, leading to more aggression type stuff, especially with the Psylocke ally. Protection, I could see how it would work. I'm just bad with Protection. But Leadership, I think it would work great. I think Justice would look great. She's so strong. She's so strong. I love it. Time to test against Venom Goblin? Not today. Scarlet Witch has some competition. But even against light minions, the fact that she can get them from the discard mitigates that a lot. Yeah. Yep. There's not a lot of scenarios in this game that don't have at least 2 minions. The issue a lot of other minion slayers have is that once those minions are in the discard pile, you have to wait to reset, but Tigra doesn't. That's true, Zom. Like, the fact that I can just pull Weapons Runner from the discard over and over, or whomever, right, makes it so much better and stronger. Good volley, thank you. I think it'd be fun to Voltron 2-gun Kid, play your Guardian, and put Energy Spear on him. Yeah, and just get, like, first aid so you can heal him up. I mean, 2-gun Kid you can make just stupidly strong. I mean, absolutely ridiculously strong. And when you flip down with Precinct HQ, remove a lot of threat. Yep, chase them down. Could absolutely work well. Confusion Justice deck I could see working really, really well because she has good attack and you're just confusing everyone. And then you put on the one card that prevents 3 threat from being put on the main scheme, whatever that's called. Counterintelligence. Good card for that if you do a Justice deck, 100%. I actually think she has really good builds in every aspect. Leadership can abuse Moon Knight. Justice gives access to Alter Ego through Confuse. It makes her makes up for a weaker thwarting. Aggro gives her a lot of card draw and more upgrades to attach things. Protection gives her pin down and ready for a fight. Yeah, pin down, ready for a fight. I'll mess around with more to ready her up. The pre-con for the recent packs are quite good and actually work together. It also synergizes with the hero. Yeah. Have a good night and good game. I appreciate it, Link. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, so she's up there for me. I can already tell this is going to be a hero I enjoy a lot. I just enjoy this type of play style. It's everything I want. Just everything I want. And I think Caleb just nailed Tigra. Holy cow. That was fun, chat. And I didn't even like really lean into cat-like reflexes that much. When you take any amount of damage, discard cat-like reflex to prevent 3 of that damage. You may confuse a minion engage with you. And this is just another great way to help your confuse lock if you want a bit. But again, slowing down taking damage. I mean, you have to discard it, which is fine. But God, that's so nice. Is all of her stuff superpower too? Yeah, they look like superpower stuff. So I put a deft focus in here because you can play cat-like reflexes, feline senses, and tooth and claw. So the majority of her cards, actually all of her events, right? They can all be played. We have to put combat training on her, get the +1 attack as well on her to make her even a little bit more stronger to just like easily slay minions. Yeah. Holy cow. There's so much that just seems easy. Like easy pickings. Air cover could have been interesting, but I just really didn't lean into it. Bring It. I don't use Bring It a lot. Bring It, I think, is like a card that I could see as a staple with her. I like that. I mean, I like suppressing fire. I like so much of this. I really do. Coup de Grace was the only card we really didn't use. I could see the situations in which you would use it. I don't imagine putting it in the vast majority of her deck. So I removed those 3, removed 2 aggressive conditionings, probably remove air covers, but there's 3 of them probably. So that's 6, 7, 8 cards. With those 8 in aggression, put in combat training, put in a couple minion or a couple allies, maybe chase them down. Yeah. 1 cost, prevent 3 damage and stats a minion is super efficient. Dude, it's so good. Yeah. I love it. I love it. This was great. Absolutely love this. But yeah, I think Bring It is a card that's going to be kind of a staple. I'd also probably get rid of Yellow Jacket as well. I could see Bring It being a staple in her aggression deck. God, that was good. That was really fun. So when we do PvP next, because the next time we play Marvel Champions, we'll actually probably do it Wednesday. The only thing with Bring It with her is that I found it better at 2 copies than 3. I don't think aerial coverage or whatever that card is amazing for her. Cyclops loves it though. Yeah, I agree. The air cover. Cyclops would love this card, so I think that would be a good one. With the tactic upgrades, so that's good. They're still kind of like supporting him a little bit. I can see that with 2 Bring It's. You don't need all 3. Gets a little too silly. Yeah. So I think what we'll do Wednesday is we'll do the PvP stuff, start it. I'm just gonna refine Tigra's deck a little bit in aggression. I think I'm just gonna go aggression with her. And have fun. And just win. Do the old win Rocky win. But yeah. Holy cow. That was really good. I'm shocked at how good that was. I'm shocked. Just fun. Just fun, chat. That's all I want in life is fun. Thank you, Caleb, for making it fun. If we run 3 copies to bring it, I just draw them at the worst time. Oh, yeah. 100%, right? All right, so chat. Since you all have had Civil War longer, who are you all enjoying more, Tigra or Hulkling? Not saying that one's bad. I'm just curious who you all are running more often, like who you're drawn to naturally. Well, I don't have it. Well, I mean, yeah, you don't count. It's radioactive, man. Sorry, I'll never get over that. You think I have Civil War in Canada? Okay. So, my American friends. Tiger, 100%. Would have had time to play it. Fair enough. Canada knows Australia's pain. Yeah. You two can commiserate together. It's just funny, too, because I feel like I heard so much more about Hulkling. Like, I feel like I just so much in general. I heard that Hulkling is so goated, so great, so incredibly strong. S tier hero. It's going to be the best of the best. Blah, 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 blah. And, like, again, I think there are builds that can make Hulkling very strong. I do. And I just figured everyone was kind of, like, not sleeping on Tigra, but just, like, kind of played her and were kind of whatever about her. And I don't get how she's not getting, like, more of the hype. Hulkling's moving towards, I acknowledge that you're very strong and people get a lot out of you, but I'm not one of those people. I can see that. I can see that. Like Hulk, like, so after we do the PvP stuff, I think on Wednesday, we'll try to get through at least 2 scenarios, maybe 3. Well, there's only 4, so maybe I'll just push it to go really hard and do all 4. See how long it takes. After I really mess with Tiger for a while, I'll go back to Hulkling for a bit, but yeah. Hulkling is less straightforward than Tigra. I had a lot of fun with Tigra. It's like weird because like I agree. Hulkling, I felt like I was like just had the wrong strategy all the way through. And Tigra is more straightforward in a sense, but I still had a lot of decision making. And I guess that's what I care about, right? Is the decision making on the board. But you're right that it's like, but these are still the cards you want to play, right? Hulkling is so versatile. That's why Tigra is rich, but she is generic aggression. She is not good at things that are not fighting minion. What situations would she not fight a minion now? Like again, I'll have to say, because I feel like it's just so easy to get minions out with her. This is like Falcon versus Winter Soldier for me. I hope it's not that drastic for me either. I think I will like Hulkling still once I like figure out the lane in which I want to take him and do things. But I will say I think there's a clear favorite so far. I know you're not supposed to pick your favorite child, but let's be honest, we all have favorites, right? I don't think Hulkling will be as bad for me. Falcon I really despise. She did good with the big damage, yeah. Hulkling can handle threat. See, my Hulkling could not handle threat. That was my issue the first game around. Like, he just could not handle it. But you're right about the shifts and healing. And I think that was also part of my problem is I wasn't shifting properly or like as much as the game like wants you to. And again, skill issue, right? So I'm blaming myself more than anything else on that. Played Falcon this past weekend, loved it. That's good, man. I'm happy. If you asked me when you only had a couple expansions, I've been more mad, but. Who you just stay winged then? I did. So I stayed winged the entire second game and I still struggled. It was so weird. And again, because I feel like I wasn't Hulkling was able to thwart too, which was fine. But if I had a side scheme out there, it, like messed everything up. So I had to like run through. I think the problem is the precon. I'm honestly I'm blaming the precon. That's what I'm blaming. I think I needed more Hulkling or minions for Hulkling to help manage the board state. Wait, so who's the better minion beater? Tigra, Winter Soldier, or Valkyrie? Probably Tigra. Tigra is precon's protection, yeah. And that's also the other part of it too. Again, I will always admit this, I am not a good protection player. So I can't fully judge Hulkling based off of that either. Here, you can all see how I store all this nonsense in here. Tigra is so rich she can do many things, yeah. Tigra's got to be the stronger. She has to be the best, right? For minion slaying, that is. Like, again, I love Valkyrie, and I like this new card for Valkyrie. That +6 a card. What is it? I keep forgetting its name. Savage Strike. I like that card a lot for Valkyrie. Like, Tigra's probably still better. Even without minions, Tigra still hit the villain hard. Yeah, you would probably need a resource because she's Avenger, right? Yeah, so you probably need like Queen Carrier out there to just help pay for the 4-cost attack. Because we're having no minions is gonna be a little rough. Like it just will be rough. But I think she could still do pretty well against it. You guys are making me keen to play Tigra when Civil War comes out here in 2 years. Dude, Josh, in 2 to 3 years, you're going to have the best time of your life. Well, after delays, maybe 4 or 5 years. Tigra's like Winter Soldier, but give him 3 more hand size. Yeah. I like Winter Soldier. I think Winter Soldier is really balanced the way he plays, but like again, I think he's just fun. Actually, let's do it this way. Daredevil in 2045. It's a little soon. I'm gonna have to push those dates back just a little bit. Tiger would be the closest thing to being as strong or even stronger than Hulk. I don't know if I would go that far, chat. The problem is, Josh, if we get Daredevil in 2045, you wait until like 2050. Let's not go crazy. Since Hulkling and Tigra seem bottom S tier, top A tier here, I wonder the next 2 heroes would feel. Everyone was dumping on me for saying that Hercules is gonna be strong. So I'm very intrigued to how that's gonna be. So many of my comments on my Hulkling preview was just like, D20, you're crazy. Oops. Hulkling is not, or I'm sorry, Hercules is not gonna be that strong. And we'll see. I think it will be. But I also put a lot of faith in Caleb. So don't let me down, Caleb. Don't make me look like a fool. Winter Soldier manages threat better and has more single target damage. Yeah, I agree with that. Hercules tiers C at best right now. If Hercules is strong, he still just won't be my playstyle with the go do this thing to get better. Yeah, I get that. The side thing is going to be weird. When we talk about build out heroes, I wonder if like when he builds out, if we talked about this earlier, right? Like when you build out a hero all the way, who's the strongest? I wonder if he will be in contention for that. But his like uptime is just going to be so slow to like get to that point. You might like Savage Strike, but I really Two Gun Kid's so good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Josh, do you run Hulk in aggression mostly or no? Just saying, Two Gun Kid is where it's at. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I feel like it's mostly aggression. Yeah. It'd be interesting to see what you think about Two Gun Kid. I think he's just so good. I feel like not his upgrades are just additional HP and 4 hand size greatly weakens him. Who, Hulk? Nah, Hulk's strongest one there is. It's also what Joshy says. That's why we say that. We just agree with him. It's like, yes, Joshy, whatever you say. What did I just do? Oh. Oh, Hercules. Oh, Hercules. I got you. My bad. I got a feeling. It'll be good. Just call me crazy. Wonder Man looks strong. Wonder Man did look good. I just have faith, chat. Maybe that's my fault. I'm a simple man. I like Caleb's designs. I trust him. I think it'll be good. And if I have to, I will do everything in my power to make Hulk or Hercules good. Probably depends on how tough his trials are. That's true. Really feel like Mr. Fantastic will be Wonder Man, but with mental icons? Possibly. Aggression seems like the obvious choice for Tigra, but an Avenger leadership build would work. Protection would just slow her down. Same with Justice. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I think the leadership will work really well with her, but I could see all of them working. Protection, I have the hardest time seeing it just because, again, of who I am. But we'll see. All right, chat. I'm gonna get out of here. So what we'll do is Wednesday, we'll start PvP, see how it goes. We'll probably use Tigra and do it a bit stronger, or use her, make her deck a little bit stronger. Work on PvP, get at least 2 scenarios done, hopefully. See how that goes. I'm hoping that'll be good. And I'm hoping the PvP stuff will be fun. And, well, I guess not really PvP. I guess we're just doing scenarios. I don't know. When you play it solo, I don't know if you're playing PvP or not. I don't really know how that works. PvP, you mean just fighting leaders? Exactly. Yeah, I keep calling PvP, but that's not what I'm doing yet. Side scheme defeating 12 hit points, man. Removing what 9-ish threat from a side scheme, defeating a 12 hit point minion, and then defending 3 separate attacks. You may be able to get Ironheart on board fast, but it's true. I will not deny that. Gotta have faith, chat. I have faith. I think the other cards that are not revealed yet are gonna be really strong. I think there's gonna be a ready up card, a ready up upgrade, and possibly some other stuff that I'm just toying around in my head. So I think there'll be some interesting stuff. Awesome stream, appreciate it. But yeah, I guess we'll just be fighting the leaders. Jamfrey, welcome to chat. He needs a ready upgrade or event. I think he will get one. I think he'll get a ready upgrade. I think it's going to change a lot of people's minds. I think it's going to be a solid upgrade for ready up. I have no inside information. I don't know that for a fact. Just call it a gut feeling. All right, chat. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you for the support. If you haven't yet, make sure you join the Discord. This is JFD using a different account. Jamming everything up. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you for the support. Make sure you join the Discord channel if you have not. You talk about things we're going to do. At some point, I'll set up a Discord probably tomorrow, like trying to start up a PvP section for people that want to play for Marvel Champions so they can play against each other. We'll try to start doing like a tournament and stuff for funsies, all that fun stuff. So again, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for the support. If you want to support me on Patreon or as a YouTube member, Twitch Prime sub, kick subs, all that stuff means a ton. Follow me on all social media, all that fun stuff. He has a card that just says defeat a minion or a side scheme and put a card in victor's play, returns card to your hand. He might just have a card that's just a 10 cost card that's just like win. Who knows? It's Hercules. But thank you all for being here. It means a lot. I'm happy to be back. Join all this stuff. Do all the things. You all know. Thank you all so much. And I will see you all Wednesday. Take care, everyone.